I save this money or invest it?
Uh-oh. Hello. I know. When my like it sounds funny. Beyond the kitchen, but so yeah, I failed. Nah, I tried to get a finesse. First, when did we go? Why is one more that thing? Oh yeah, it's kind of shit.
The Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
And now. Oh, hopefully everything is gonna be a-okay. Seems fine. I think. Anywho, I think we just finished the story of this. I think we did a couple things, but also, unfortunately, I somehow deleted the move. I deleted 2 story quests, one for Murica and one for the one from Izuman. So that sucks. So yeah, that really sucks, and I really like those. I really did like those, which sucks. I tried to get them back, but unfortunately, no. So unless I can somehow get them back, then well, that's gone. So anywho, unfortunately, crimes 1, 2. Not sure what happened over there, but
The musket is my.
time to see. Father. Hello, Daddy. I forgot to hear you, but of course, not going to. So, here we go back to Mohstadt, which is going to be something I have to agree. Oh yeah, we also did the faint over there, which was a nice literally finally got up. And luckily, I'm able to make some space, so that's actually nice. Why are we going to be here? Is a better question? I just realized no one in here is supposed to be in Einstein. That's the other thing. I did not know they did that, but let's go. Continue, because I have no idea what we are going to do. Yeah, ask away. Hello.
Wow! The city is all decked out! Oh, it's beautiful!
Hello.
Festival season means no commissions, which means no Mora. But Catherine's always looking out for us, so we should still drop by and say hello.
Let's go. What are we going to do today?
Greetings, traveler. Paimon.
I got some cash for us.
Hey, Catherine! Still doing the whole no commissions during Windbloom thing?
I'm here, I got money.
In general, yes. The people of Mondstadt don't delegate their work to others this time of year. But
Neat.
But...
feel free to take a look around. I think you'll pick up on something unusual.
Take a look around, huh?
Dang Dragon need to decommission. Done.
It's finally Windbloom. And here I am ruining everything.
You're a bit tired. No big deal. Give it some time. How about doing something fun tonight? We could take a stroll or go stargazing.
When did June try to
Stargazing? Like we'll find a spot. You know people start reserving places on Starsnatch Cliff the moment the sun goes down. Sorry, I'm just not in the mood. I should go.
Whoa! Something's off with Beatrice. She would never give up a chance to talk to Quinn. This is weird.
Those two in a relationship.
Oh, you're leaving? I can walk you home.
It's been a while since I've done
No,
nails.
it's okay. Thank you. I just need some time to myself. Besides, there's still something I need to do. The truth is, Quinn, not long ago,
What is it? Is there something wrong?
Never mind. It's nothing. Actually, Quinn, I think we should stop seeing each other for now.
Huh? Wait, are you saying we can't be friends anymore? I thought we were best friends.
What a big, like,
Did you see that? Beatrice ran off without looking back. Oh, we go adventuring in other nations for a bit, and one of Mondstadt's best friendship stories is already over?
Maybe they should work out the kinks.
So, is this what you meant by unusual, Catherine?
This is just one example. Beatrice has been feeling down for days. But that's not all.
Oh, it's the honorary knight in Paimon.
Who are you?
Is something wrong? You don't look so good.
I know a knight should be stronger than this, but I haven't been feeling right lately. I just can't focus.
What a woman. we are back. Not sure why. But
I started sleepwalking out of nowhere. Sometimes I'd even wake up in the middle of the night standing in a random location outside.
okay.
You should see a doctor.
I did, but all the tests came back normal. The doctor said I'm fine.
Dr. Bashu.
Yeah, I even consulted Miss Barbara at the church, but her conclusion was the same. In any case, she was kind enough to pray to Lord Barbados for me to get better. Is it because I saw something I wasn't meant to see? Sorry, this is for me to figure out. It is Windbloom after all. Anyway, I have patrol to finish. Until next time, you two.
Huh. Is it something in the air, maybe?
No, smells like condom.
It
Now,
appears
what's wrong
Miss
with you?
Donna is also out of sorts.
What is wrong with you?
Oh, where can I find a truly fascinating man?
Diluc.
Wait, but Donna is the one who has a huge crush on Diluc, right?
And that's what I thought too. But she seems to have changed her mind.
Oh, hello, guy.
Is that Captain Kaya?
Oh no.
Now that I look at him, he's exactly my type. How come I never felt this way before?
Oh no. Oh no. It continues. I'm flattered, Miss Donna. Although I do wonder what it was. Whether that was intended for outside use.
Oh, no. Of course not. I'm sorry, Captain. Just pretend I didn't say anything. And, have a happy Windbloom.
Classes supported. I intend to, my dear. But first question, if you don't mind, I decided to change of heart. I was under the impression Master Dealer was the object of your affections.
Good question, Kaya.
So, you knew about that? Well, Master Diluc came into the city not too long ago, but when I saw him, it was like the butterflies just weren't there anymore.
So opposite love
If I
person.
had to compare it to something, it would be like waking up and realizing you're married to a man you don't love.
Interesting.
But then I saw you. And it wasn't that something was different about you. I can't really explain it. It was just a feeling.
So opposite love person? Understand. I'm glad I was able to bring back the butterflies, but I do need to see some business, so I take my leave.
Oh, here he comes. Well, surprised to see us?
I'm sorry, I'm not gay. Not at all. It's excited to be on be trying to find. So, traveler, Paimon, how you been? Oh, good. How about you, sir, and the rest of the nights? The answer was that. Thanks for that.
Not at all.
Oh, pfft.
Have fun, you three.
The answer to that requires a private conversation. Catherine, do you mind?
So, you said you were looking for us.
Yes, she sent me to find when she heard you were back in Mohstadt. But let's discuss the fine dinners back at headquarters. Holocaust them interlude. That was obviously the interesting one where I was finally something going wrong with I go on with the trees, so why not? I mean, it's always like it's always these ain't quest like tone shit up on to 20. I just forgot. I forgot over there. Oh, yeah, I'm blocked. Come on, special turn mode. Can I complete this action? That has some implications. If you can, that would be wonderful. Yeah, like, hello, honey.
Kaya, you found them.
How come you never come join my team? Yep, I managed to track them down.
Good. With what's about to happen, it's great to have you in town.
Whoa, headquarters are packed! What's going on?
Honorary Knight Paimon. Oh, it's an honor to meet you. I believe introductions are in order?
Listen, allow me. You have no captain of the second company. Second one, captain of the third company, Yula. Captain of the fourth company, and me, of course, captain of the ninth company. Okay. Second, third, fourth, and ninth.
Oh, you're all captains?
My captain, oh captain.
That's right. Master Jean is waiting for you inside. She'll explain everything.
Jean!
Traveler, thank you for coming. Is everyone alright? There's a tons of people. Oh yes, that wouldn't be captains. You know a few of them are, but I'm sure there's some new faces. There have been a number of incidents in Mohstadt. In order to wrap up the case, I gathered all the captains and friends together to a trial.
A trial? But this is Mondstadt, not Fontaine!
What happened here? I can understand the confusion. You had enough to participate in one of our trials before. We had to attend one in quite some time. That's fair. Overseas most matters of law in order in master. Because the interest of fairness, major cases are tied to jointly with the church. Under the kindness of perpetrators, the dance upon chivalry justice in spirit by order and just came placing in good way more than the wind can reach. To that case, because a joint trial by both parties.
Which means it's a serious one. So, do you need our help?
Okay, who's the unjust? Hold on. The group of people who saw in the corner just now, that was amazing. Where's Albedo?
Right! He's the captain of the investigation team! But we didn't see him out there!
I thought he was the captain of the biolab. I get an conversation, travel. That's exactly why I call you. In the upcoming trial against Captain Albedo, we will do the utmost to understand the facts of the case. Did it fail and impartial footed? What did he do?
Albedo is the one on trial? What did he do?
He didn't even catch a break. I think I have to... I cannot let him alone for 2 minutes. Jean, it's time. Understood. Traveler, Paimon, come with me. Sooner or later, we're not gonna be here with that type of Fazado. Oh yeah, that's the look. Everyone else. This seems when it be like, Alex, you remain calm. No matter what you, I need to head over there. When the trial will fail. The better question is, what is he accused of? Now that everyone's gathered, let's begin. Okay, I keep forgetting who she is. I'm thinking Shayna, but no, I know who Shayna is. That's the look, that's Kaya. The two ladies. Who? I forgot. With the Queen Master Fargo away from, time B, I, Jean Gollard, we opposite today's proceedings. Mr. Dollar, taking shows Dollar, with some of the assessors as representative of the respective organization, we will ensure a just verdict in this case.
Oh, that's a new face! Deacon of the church. Does that mean he works with Barbara and Rosaria?
Maybe the boss? The defendant in today's case is captain of the investigation team, Albedo. Oh, hello. Hi. I do not want to eat legs there. Certain aspects of the case are classified, and it remains uncertain whether all the alleged victims last season Mohstadt. As such, the trial is not open to public. Details of the victims still unknown. Strange. If guilt is established in this case, all facts will be made public after finding to a is delivered. Now, Captain Lynch's company misheard 3% the charge could oppose these candidates become on his behalf. Are you both parties ready to proceed? Yes.
Ready to proceed.
Miss Heather, the floor is yours.
Prior to this trial, the Knights of Favonius, in conjunction with the church, launched an investigation into Mr. Albedo for suspected murder and unlawful disposal of human remains.
$10 says that he was framed because I remember that one time when he and his Damageddon tried to fight each other.
Murder?
And of course, that little star in his neck.
A witness stated that, 11 days ago, in the middle of the night, she saw the defendant southeast of the city gates, dragging a large object she later identified as a human body.
Okay.
No. There's no way!
We now call that witness to the stand. Beatrice, please tell us what you saw.
Uh-oh. Beatrice, so is that what she was trying to tell Queen earlier?
Well, I was out late that night on business. And when I came back, I saw someone in the moonlight that looked like Mr. Albedo. He was dragging a huge bag of some kind. I thought it was strange, so I followed him. Then, there was a sudden flash of golden light. The bag opened, and inside there was a body. Mr. Albedo's vision allows him to manipulate the ground with ease. So he buried it, and then removed any traces on the ground. Before he left, it seemed like he looked in my direction. Maybe it was just my imagination, but I was terrified thinking he might kill me too. Luckily, he didn't see me.
Yo. Now in terms of the defendant, describe your whereabouts that night. I was working in the office on the second floor of the Nasafio's headquarters. That's right, the next day, the defendant submitted the ladies his letters if I made a report on the drugs mine region. Considering the length of the text, it must have taken considerable amount of time to finish.
Can anyone attest to the fact that the defendant was working in his office that night?
God damn it. No.
Then the length of the report is not a sufficient alibi.
This isn't looking good.
Are you a male or female? Probably male. If the crime requires its crime, then what about the body? You mentioned the joint investigation. Was the body covered?
Not yet.
Then if there was no body with, you will require a testimony. In other words, you don't have the location Miss Beatrice described upon nothing. You don't find that suspicious? Yeah.
I know what I saw.
Like, I do not doubt you, but there's not enough evidence.
I'm telling the truth, Miss Hertha, I swear. Also, didn't you say that speaking out would help protect the people of Mondstadt? Otherwise, I'd never put myself out here like this.
One... I probably should know everyone, but...
You're doing the right thing. Besides, the investigation wasn't fruitless. A single man's shoe and a torn piece of fabric were found in the bushes near the crime scene.
Oh look, I must have been looking for that shoe.
The same location the witness described. If no crime occurred, then is all this just a coincidence?
But can you make any connection? And yet, no victim has been identified, correct?
It's true. No one has been reported missing. However, Miss Beatrice harbors no ill will toward the defendant. Her testimony clearly points to a crime, and she has no reason to lie.
But she has no reason to tell the truth. Does the defendant wish to say anything in response? You may believe otherwise, Miss Heather, but I did not kill a single person. As a knight in the capital investigation team, I have a duty to protect Mohstadt and his people. You accuse me of murder, but there's no body or motive.
The defendant raises an important point. Motive. Yet, I must be frank, not all murders are premeditated. Spontaneous conflict can also have unforeseen consequences.
Oh, shit, I probably should change this to Japanese, or maybe even Chinese, who knows?
Nevertheless, I don't intend to prosecute this case on circumstantial evidence alone. Which brings me to the second charge against Mr. Albedo.
He's probably injured over his whole yard.
Second charge?
And what did he do? Please proceed.
7 days ago, at dawn, a witness saw the defendant dispose of the body of an adult male in the area between Dragonspine and Dawn Winery.
Okay. Now that's getting somehow.
I now call the second witness to the stand.
Which is Luke.
Wait, that's...
Fuck. He had to be here. Did Luke Ragnarford? Please tell the court what you saw. At around 3:40 in the morning, I saw Mr. Albedo dispose the body beneath the cliff. It was dark, but he used the power of Jiwa to illuminate his surroundings. Can you do that? I mean, it's part of the element, like, of course it's not light, but still. But what I could tell, it looked like the body of an adult male. Tall, thin, but I couldn't make out the age. He buried the body underneath the cliff and smoothed out the ground to remove any traces.
We now have accounts from 2 separate witnesses that describe the same modus operandi. Would you call that a coincidence?
11-7. One is more of current time, 3:40. I would only inquire as to what Mr. DeLuke was doing in the episode only in a way only, not the most opportune time for a stroll. Fair point! Is there such a thing? Darwin, Winery was my home. It's not unusual for me to take walks in that area. I just happened to be in the right place at the right time. That's all. Master Diluc, as a well-respected finger in Mohstadt, I have seen no reason for him to blame Mr. Albedo. Yet the question remains, where are the bodies?
Before you suggest a lack of evidence, Mr. Kaya, you should know. After the defendant left that morning, the witness found this where the body was buried.
Oh, finally you found my snacks! And that is... looks like the teeth and femur of the human. Now, it does beg the question, if the bear was fresh, why is there other remains of the body? But I suppose Mr. Albedo is the one who can answer. He is a chemical experience. But now, Mr. Diluc, I do believe I hear a presumption of guilt in there somewhere.
These remains suggest an accelerated rate of decomposition. Considering the defendant's profession, there's reason to suspect that alchemy is at play here.
Ouch.
Both witnesses saw golden light, a known byproduct of alchemy. That's how the defendant destroyed the bodies. The light also explains how the witnesses were able to get a clear view of the events in the dark.
Ouch. So that's the angle. I can't make it. Oh, alchemy. There we go. And logical assembly, but we have a witness of our own. The afternoon before the alleged second murder, Mr. Abbott had looked into an exchange with his student, Sucrose. The two of them went in the library until morning. Why did the discussion last so long? Sucrose was pursuing the research of her research. She noticed some flaws in the data, insisting on reviewing her calculation until the next morning with Mr. Abbott present. That's right, we were in the library together. Jeez, that was not many.
You're certain Mr. Albedo was present the whole time?
Which, to be fair, how many, did it, like, actually, no, no, Eula was there. I was saying, shit. Yes, I know Mr. Albedo would never kill someone. He could never be that cruel.
Nevertheless, the other witnesses have no reason to lie. Tell me, Miss Sucrose, that meeting in the library, were you awake the whole time? Sounds like a considerable duration to go without sleep.
Oh,
I do hope you can be truthful with us. It concerns the safety of countless Mohstadt citizens. A crime like this cannot go unpunished.
I take it from you. Do you want me to Sucrose? Do you fell asleep not long after midnight? Somewhat Sucrose. You don't have to lie to me. This is a sacred place to judge me. The truth is paramount. Mr. Albedo? I see that I'm figuring out I cannot be sustained. Do you understand? Yeah. Yes, I know. I'm claiming innocent without proof isn't enough. But the prosecution agreement has their own holes. There has been no measure of motive, or what excitement that could reduce a human body to those remains.
No conclusive evidence of guilt. But the witness accounts do match to an extent that can't be dismissed. This is a tricky one.
Allow me to submit another piece of evidence. The investigators intercepted one of Mr. Albedo's correspondences. I will now read the pertinent parts to the court.
A correspondence? Oh no, the handbook doesn't look like it belongs to Mr. Albedo.
I have never abandoned the subject of human research. In fact, delving deeper into Dragonspine has led me to realize that the concept of life could be further expanded and transformed into that of birth. The mystery of human birth is often linked to death. As such, death is the most suitable material for the creation of new life. To that end, we must engage in a process of putrefaction and refinement.
You learn something new every day. Putrefaction and refinement.
Is that in reference to an alchemical process?
The better question is, where does it lead?
The letter continues. Experimental trials have been carried out in the northwestern part of Dragonspine, in the area southeast of Mohstadt's main gate. The data is as expected. Just as you endeavored to do, I too shall take up the path of creation and break through current limitations to reach a new realm of living beings.
Ooh, what is that a response to is a better question. I trust investigators have confirmed this to be the defendant's handwriting. That letter makes more passive mention of putrefaction and refinement.
Correct. Not to mention, the locations indicated in the letter match both crime scenes. What more can we trust than the defendant's own words?
No, it can't be true.
I can't believe it.
A guilty verdict cannot be delivered without sufficient evidence. In order to protect all parties involved, that is what our principles demand. My original assessment was that we lacked said evidence. But now, it seems the only remaining questions are the identities of the victims and the specific alchemical process used in this case.
Maybe there were no victims. Then we are in agreement. The evidence is conclusive. On the charge of murder and unlawful disposal of human remains, court finds the defendant guilty. Hi, perfect timing. We intend to be shocked. No one can believe a kind-minded person like Albedo could commit such a crime. I doubt it. June stipulates those unsigned us with further. We have time to submit an objection or appeal, but most appear hopeless at this moment. Either. Please don't. Objection! God damn it! As you watch Albedo be taken by to headquarters, it's a strange feeling that something he needs about to come right. All comes back to the letter. A second that you and Albedo know all too well, but people at Mohstadt have yet to discover. What is the letter, I would like to know?
Why would Albedo do something like that? Oh, this has to be a nightmare.
What's interesting is it's the vibe of back in the day of was it 3.6, I think? No, it was in 2s, I think. Because the 3 was the manual. We never seen Albedo until some time ago. Doing a little interaction. No, that was a little bit later than that. Albedo told me his secret once, that he was a significant human created through alchemy. Could that have something to do with this case? Maybe it was supposed to be Alice. Something like that. But what? Following Winter's footsteps just because he acted like a creation? That will only make him more suspicious. Well, this turn took a turn for the worse.
Rosaria! Oh, when did you get here?
Oh, she was sitting behind me. And looks like her leg is about to kill me. I'll be here for the whole time. I haven't to have a message passed along. Us? Yes, you need Snatch Clip. He's ready for you, though.
Who is he?
Better? You know, you'll know when you get the one now. Time is like wind. You waits for no one. So... begin with you. I'm Benny. You went to explain some questions. Okay, you went to and was some questions about Agame to encounter a series of strange events. Strange often knows and could not be traced. Waits like the thief. It's like the thief of Agame knows a campsite. Yeah, that's I waited to speak after the chat. I'm sorry, kid, but I have no memory of the incident. You look out in Benny elsewhere in the mountain. I'm tempted to travel away. He attacked Lua, and by discovering you were able to confront a person that mysterious figure impersonating Abed, which is the plane. And what about it? Ensure ambush in being ambushed and hunting in the end Abed in the chan mutating Wobberfly, plus on him, yet then when more than 2 million when the face on the mountain. So that is all thanks to that this little story snake, which either you was in down before or thereafter, which is this might be the imposter side of it. Okay. Yeah, I remember that. And it was very hard to but again, there's almost no evidence. Like, the only thing that would count as evidence is that there were more than one. Remember, more than one, which is kinda hard. And let me get this wing audio. Because it's gonna be very bad. But even still, like, the better question. Why did she told him that they cannot see each other?
Violet grass is a plant that enjoys...
And... it has to be connected. It has to, but...
The show begins!
I'm drawing big blanks. I'm out of range. That's... it has to do with something. Like, I'm trying to think, but it doesn't matter with my dumbass brain at all. The better question is, let's get over there. Is this another texture? That's the lane. Painty. Chicken driver, Palma. I got a hero mapper upon the wing. Will you look for me?
Venti, did you send us that message?
If they are trying to replace the whole feed, she's just a lot of characters.
No, I did.
Hello, you a Hydra user?
Whoa, where did you come from? Wait, Venti, do you know this guy? His name is, what is his name again?
Dahlia?
Didn't think I was that unmemorable. I'm Dahlia, Deacon of the Church of Favonius, and Herald of the Animal Archon Barbados. Not gonna forget next time, right?
So you're calling us here so you can meet with the
That's
Vincent?
right. I noticed you during the trial. The legendary honorary knight. You seem to have a lot of thoughts on your mind, so I thought we should have a chat. After all, I am the Herald of Barbados. If the people of Mohstadt are in danger, I should keep the Animo Archon in the loop.
So who know you know who Fenty is?
Wait then, you know about...
About what? The fact that my tavern-hopping nomad of a friend is Barbados himself?
No, he don't know close. He knows everything. Besides, a god needs someone to communicate their will in formal setting. And no one does that better than Dahlia.
Not that I saw that coming when we first met. But back to the matter at hand. I believe you two already know about Albedo's background.
If you mean he's true at yeah, we know.
So, you know too, Venti? That's surprisingly Archon-like of you.
For once. Well, I know from when we went to our spot a bit to Mohstadt. When those two are in town, no one can afford to slack off. Fail. Get a person and purpose special myself and like at this stage of the case, there are countless options or questions. So any Albedo's motive is true identity is a potential weakness. Yeah.
A synthetic being loses control of their sanity and goes on a killing spree. That's how a novel would frame the story, and people are inclined to agree.
Albedo has told us before that humans often value the ordinary over the transcendent and miraculous.
And the slightest difference is perceived as other. A very common phenomenon.
Like, yeah, I'm weird. Which means we need to find a way to help our friend. What do you know about the situation, Fenty? Me? Well, I know that Albedo, as I said, that me, I thought strange things happening in Mohstadt. If the wind bloom should be about to have your fun.
We noticed that too! The minute we got here, something was off.
Yeah, like everything is tippy-tossy.
I've picked up on most of those too. Miles is out of sorts. Beatrice seems anxious. Although I didn't know Donna stopped being interested in Master Diluc.
Maybe. They know. Donna knows that was not Diluc. Not sure about Miles though. Yeah, the old Beatrice. One of those two. Maybe. She thought Beatrice was dead. We no longer miss the song to tell. Probably because not but Beatrice here. Could said fate. Could it may be way enough for the hero who set us all free.
What are you getting at, Tone Deaf Bard?
Oh, just make it comment. There was unfulfilled potentials in life. At least that was what Papa Des would say. So someone is going to need to overcome a trial like that. In just cases, even the Saber would know better than to tempt with fate. If only there was a blame so weird to end the fate this time he stabbed Tom in the knee. Sure, he made a attempt with fate. All the Mohstadt could be worse for it. Trust me, Fenty, we will already try to help him.
If you wanted our help, you could have just asked, you know.
Oh, wait until we get to the bottom of this. Well, if we partner was in the center of this case, pretending Mohstadt is part of the honorary night, right? You still have to help, of course, which is why I prepare a little spice. Behold.
Ooh! Paimon remembers that Jumpy Dumpty!
Oh, great. The way I removed the views, so it's not more to explore. Say hello to the total communication device.
So, this thing belongs to you now?
I remember the times. We'll pals. Don't think we should kill you about it for a few days. And with this invasion with the help of Trigger Mind, we'll last to give it us. Just hang out and we can chat. We'll do our best to cover the truth. No matter what comes, you have to win on your side. Hello.
I suppose we're old pals too at this point.
Indeed, your commission's like beans on it goes in the air, warm and filling me up.
In all this time, I've never witnessed Lord Barbados approach anything in a serious manner. Perhaps this time, I'm in for something special.
Papa, just seriously, you give him too much credit.
Hardly. It's not blind faith, you know. I've always had unwavering belief in the Animo Archon.
Yes, I saw. I wonder what Papa's thinking about that. But perhaps you should pray to him and find out.
Good idea. I'll tell him I still haven't deciphered his drunken musings from our 3 trips to the tavern last month. His wisdom is sure to reveal itself in time.
You know what? Forget about my pictures, Adara. Dream me to a drink stay. You wouldn't have used me, would you?
A dear friend like you? Never.
Okay. Yeah, he's Hydro. Yeah, that's Hydro. Which is what you do. Yeah, Hydro. Come on. What's... The better question is, what is going on this? And now, on say is like... Does anyone care about that? Probably not. We turn to special story mode. Not sure how this tells. I mean, they're quick, simple, and easy. I know I must be shocked, but the emphasis solid. I've been in a situation is not looking.
I still don't believe Albedo would do something like that. Using living people as alchemical test subjects? It's like something out of a novel.
Perhaps it's best for me to remain impartial, but I've worked with Albedo before. He's an alchemist, not a sadist.
These frustrating events is hard for me to accept as anyone, but Falco was saying Albedo is very different from the rest of us. Plus, there are things we still need to learn about him. They see what Albedo has to say for himself first, which might give me a moment of one above mind because of my attention.
Hey, Jean!
Hello! So what's with everyone? Traveler, farmer, both sides, has a favor to ask. Like Jean saying, after the foot, time to submit an appeal, and I would do my utmost to convince Albedo to accept. It's been strange. I can't read him for the life of me, but I need to start the investigation case. Investigating the case? Yes. It's also time for you to get involved. Do you want us to join the joint investigation? No, we'd like to launch an investigation of your own. I get too long in his defense. In the meantime, find anything that may help in his case. Just let me know. It's really good that we are exposed in case solving. I know it's against the spirit of the CC to tax you with us, but I bet you just trust the memory of our ranks. We are independent of that. Understood. I know you get in the bottom of this, traveler. You never find us in our time we need.
But what if the accusations turn out to be true?
Then you haven't done Mohstadt and quest service all the same. I mean, if it does, if it actually did it, then he's actually guilty. But if he does not, he's not guilty. He isn't over lies. I mean, what's the harm in that? And in expanding retry, and I'm expanding retry. So then you come back to look around Albedo's office on the second floor. I'm kind of wait. We going to the second floor? Hello. Go to the investigation. We count on you. Hello? Second floor? Oh dear God. Let me in. Come on, let me in. The one time we get upstairs. The one time is our shit. Hello? Of course. And almost like she's flooding. Oh dear.
Wait, Captain Kaya! Surely I can't just...
This is why Yuaji's orders. She asked him to them to investigate Albedo's office.
Oh, in that case, head on in.
So this is Albedo's office. Pretty much exactly how Paimon pictured it.
Mine is the golden breeze. Oh, wait, I have someone got my own. So I'll leave it to you. Good luck, you two.
Right back at ya.
One for Sokosa and the other for Albedo, perhaps? So what do we find?
Alright, let's see what we can find.
Okay, of course. Saga's books on the desk, mostly related to alchemy, environment science, and life science. Some pages have marked alchemy symbols. Others have S-shape of a triangular symbols drawn on them, and which is meaning unclear.
Wow, these books are so fancy! Albedo must have gone to great lengths to get them.
Oh, you're a deck. Investigate 2. Test 2 models show some black powder residue at the bottom. Next to it has a nitty-gritty note. Chalk is the next stage after soil. But current available materials are still insufficient to construct a stable structure. It's next stage after soil.
Nope, no idea what that means. Not sure if it's too hard for Paimon or too hard for anyone outside this line of work.
A log box is 6 days. Large bells sign well and such as the importance of weather that lies within. But it's not going to remain locked most of the time. But now the lid remains wide open, as if the owner was forced to leave in a hurry and didn't have time to lock it. I was later interested by the investigators was a story. The memory cards should hold much weight as good consignment, but still strange feeling after we reviewed them. In Anglo Premiership database, in addition, I do have to have some information on the subject that allows this selection. In terms of an arcane formation of required human instrumentation. The formation of the recording is like originated from Conway art of Khmer. Oh, there we go. But relevant documentation has not been well maintained over time, so I cannot guarantee there are no errors or omissions as thanks to past since I enclosed the records in this letter. But that doesn't mean I support you in pursuit of research ethics aside. I'm not convinced it's impossible to create a human whose existence is identical to our own. The idea is dynamic creature and creation could exist within the same species. It's cause for concern. If with time like yours, I must urge you to proceed with caution. The central blocks their own family name. One also appears on the alchemy book nearby, scheming the purpose and knowing the authors and operators accomplished alchemists. The person like a friend from Albedo's academy is Soccer. Someone who owned Albedo a favor, but also urged him to refrain with dangerous wishes.
Human transmutation? Is Albedo seriously looking into that?
The only two I could think of as right now are Lisa and Ahitham. Why do I think those two? One is Ahitham. Oh no, I forgot Sino. Because it's possible, but it's also very hard to think about. Because I don't think Albedo was within someone else, but I don't know.
Ooh, Paimon doesn't want to think about that.
Like the whole potential ideas are good thinking about Lisa, Ayla, and Sino, because they're all stunning. Because those three are in the academy. The rest of them, I don't think so. Tanaka could be another one, but I highly doubt it. It doesn't look good, but this can directly prove that I better do anything. Besides, I technically like that must have been too damaged to share with the public, right? That's why it was Bob doing the trial. Okay. I've hidden those lines in temple resembling the ones you have seen before, but the contents are different this time. As always, the permission is impeccable, careful and neat with so the ethics in opportunity, much like the man himself. One of the doors with purification should be regarded as a kind of simulation. The positive light is highly efficient in destruction spell, not what. Upon use, the target will decay within an extremely short period of time, turning into dust and being invisible to the naked eye before disappearing into air. Okay. Now back to the book. I've removed the book. Desk looks almost empty. Your hands the wide move of the book, causing a hardcover to distract the desk. So notice a bit unusual. So the experience of it but to experience sounds almost dull, almost like this. Come on, within the desk. Investigate.
Wait! It looks like there's a hidden compartment under the desk!
That does seem to be a compartment hidden to one desk. It was very well hidden. The alarm mechanism is complex, seemingly for enemy power. In some ways, perhaps you could try to use the power shield. The compartment opens inside lines a piece of paper with more information. Festering into manifestation of what? I'm investing forces of sufficient amount of life entry collide. The two will pair each other to get powerful side of it. When testing this in an academic experiment, the whistle will be very much fragmented or startling. Break through the shadows lines, and the simulation of the neuron project must take advantage of this opportunity.
The name of the project is blotted out in ink. What could it be?
The no machine festering forces, which suggests that Dragon Spine could be involved somehow. This has to do with quintessing life. Would I been called that for his experiments? No, that can't be. I mean, the notes is a paper of a few markers on it. Two marked locations correspond with crime scenes. The whole appears to be Dragon Spine. Okay. I have to say this. This is a long error. This one I could probably make out. Are you trying to go up here to check out danger? I mean, just in case. And like this, I could probably understand. This, we have a whole town over there. Why over here? Is that? Because I know where this is, and a waypoint should be around here. Should be around here. No. Because even if that was the case, it would be over here more or less. So it has to be here. It's hard to swap, but the result of the joint investigation are coincident. There could be a body hidden in the last location, or at least the remains of one.
Huh. What does this mean? Oh, do you think something might also be buried at the last location? Alright, that seems to be it for this place. We should go tell Jean what we found. Oh, Vent is calling. Let's answer.
How's the investigation going? Buy anything?
Oh, we found stuff, all right. Stuff that only makes Albedo look even more suspicious.
And this, it turns out like he was innocent and some of the family friend, and sooner or later we could have found like he was actually evil all this time. We should have done this in the very beginning. I see. So I bet we show something that doesn't help his case, huh? Share what you learn about with Venti. Not promising. We should be grateful for Albedo's true identity we missed hidden. If it gets out that he's one of Rento's creation, there'd be no separate him from the whole past. As we both know, Rento's approach to alchemy and ethics were pure madness, and the evidence you just found. Let's say you could convince him those closest to him of his guilt, perhaps if you. And the nurse also sounded like him. Then it comes down to trust. Do you trust Albedo? I don't know, but I want to.
Yeah, he's our friend. We should keep the faith.
It's hard to say.
And if he really is the culprit, he must have had a reason.
Depends.
Right?
It depends on a lot of things.
Maybe he's just not allowed to talk about it. it.
If it fancy is not believe that. Either way, advanced investigation means coming to a conclusion presented about the facts. Does that mean if Fidget no longer believes in him? Remaining objection has their own value. Remember, none of this is your fault. Just move back to with honest assessment of the facts.
Yeah. Well, let's go find Jean and tell her what we learned.
Hello!
Wait, that's Miles. What's he doing here?
Oh, sorry. I heard voices and wasn't sure if I should check who was inside.
Finally, you did not one.
It's okay. We're here on Jean's orders.
Ah, I see. I'll, leave you to it then.
Hold on. You didn't hear what we were saying, did you?
Oh, not really. Nothing that made sense anyway.
Well, do us a favor and just forget anything you might have heard, okay?
Oh, sure. You got it.
That map we found in the hidden compartment seems important. We should check out the marked locations.
Since you have Master Jean's permission, you're free to investigate the office anytime.
And I also kind of want to find him or like try to go sneak. Maybe if he is trying to help us in investigation. Although, could he be disguised as someone else because he's been sleepwalking? It's not at all impossible. It's not entirely impossible. Yeah, I want to. Is it up here? Yeah, no, it has to be here.
Wow, this would be the perfect location for shooting a film.
Where is it? Okay, but you do know is someone around here. Like he's someone around this area. Like, actually, I think he's actually here. Call me crazy. Yeah, it's here. It's kind of close. I mean, then maybe if people did not, or maybe like if Sukos, we might be thinking about like this. She also comes over here, you know, to get a beta with go back home or something along those lines, but even still. Climb.
We should be getting close. Oh, look over there! Something seems off.
Why did I carefully? Although everything is covered in snow, as you see no vegetation, you notice a spot on the ground that looks quite different from its surroundings. You remove the snow and find a sizable hole in it large enough to fit a human body. But the hole is completely empty, and the surrounding markings make it look like it was something that was dug up. Did anyone do this? Or was it a monster?
Weird. There's a hole, but no body. The prosecution's argument is that Albedo used alchemy to destroy the bodies, but this location is different from the other two.
It's cold.
Why not fill the hole, or smooth out the ground like the other places?
If one must did all of this, why don't we move the trace like first? And if Alberto is the one responsible, why was this location marked in his notes? Yeah? Although it's not helping his case. You returned the knights of yours and now sworn in you mine. I mean, who would good finger? Hello? Hello, 21 hours of life. You're back. Did you find anything?
Yeah, but none of it helps Albedo's case.
I see. Incomparable resource. But you refers on ambition. The Albedo submitted an appeal. Yes, he asked for a retrial. Still questions surrounding the identities of the victims and the disappearance of the bodies. The minimum remains that will recover has been sent for future science, which should provide some answers. It's just...
What's wrong?
The victims tried to be Mohstadt citizens. The situation becomes all the more serious. The second trial would likely not be open to the public. I doubt public sentiment will be in Albedo's favor.
Yeah, not when the charges are so serious.
I mean, 2 murder charges. The second trial is going to take place in 2 days. I'll be considering changing this one as well.
Of course, we'll be there. In the meantime, we should all just stay positive.
Well said. When the time comes, I carry on my duty to the best of my ability. Hey! Mouse. Either he's trying to frame him or he's trying to do something else. Well, since we have time and can basically easily just time forward. Let's get this.
That's quite a crowd over there. Is someone...
Like, I know this was first...
Hi, everyone. I'm Sansa, and I'm I'm working on becoming a bard. Thanks for coming out today, and, I guess I'll start the song now. All goes quiet on Starsnatch Cliff. High in the trees, all is... Oh, wait. Sorry, that's not right. High in the trees, no whiff of the wind, no sign of the birds, no flapping of wings. Then it goes, pause. Pause for a moment, and... Oh gosh, this is so embarrassing. I'm making a complete mess of this. I didn't get tongue-tied at all on the 42nd time, or the 90th time. So why can't I get it right now?
The 42nd and 90th time?
Yep. I rehearsed this 100 times to try and perfect my performance. So, this is my 101st time playing this song. But my first time performing it live. I really thought it would go well this time. But nope, I blew it again. Though not for lack of practice, surely. I guess I need to figure out what I was doing right on my 42nd and 90th attempts and keep practicing.
Remember, the problem is the amount of practice, but something else.
Right! That amount of practice should have been more than enough. If it still isn't working, maybe it's more a question of how you've been practicing. Actually, the Traveler here has loads of experience with performing music. Why don't you tell us what your method is? Maybe we can give you some suggestions.
I'm so happiness, even though I have done plenty of challenges with the SSS wings.
And, Paimon can give you pro tips from an audience perspective. As a highly seasoned and professional audience person.
Would that be a shot?
That's so kind of you. I'm touched that you're willing to help me. Give me a second. Let me just check my notes. Or, actually, why don't I just give you my notes so you can read them for yourself?
And this has been on my thing for a
notes about
long
what?
time.
Just
things I jot down after each practice. Stuff to watch out for, areas to improve on, etc. Oh, but you can ignore the second half. That's just my random thoughts on other people's performances and trying out different instruments.
One down, no, because that's a detect. Reflection. Second half, quite purpose, and second journey, like as a research book.
Whoa, this is denser than the encyclopedias in the Mohstadt library. So are you like a music scholar, collector, librarian? Well, my parents always hoped I'd become a scholar, so they made me take classes in all of those things and more. But now, I'm applying everything I've learned in academia to becoming a bard.
That sounds logical, but something feels off.
Well, I'm all ears. Where do you think I'm going wrong? Have I misunderstood some core principles of music theory, perhaps? Or am I approaching my rehearsals wrong?
I'm not sure I'm qualified to answer that.
Paimon never knew being a bard was such hard work. The tone-deaf bard always makes it look so easy. He never seems stressed out at all.
Well, he's
and
been
still,
like
his singing and lyre playing always sound really great. Unless he's actually been practicing in secret.
Look for me, traveler?
Venti! Ah! Tone-deaf bard, where did you come from?
Which wind brought you here? Well, the sweet wind of reminiscence. Of course, sweet with a hint of exotic flow blowing from the land far away.
Well, Paimon sure hasn't missed that attitude.
Actually, I wasn't out taking a stroll in the countryside when the expression struck me like I'd been falling from a tree, so I grabbed my leap and hissed went down and put lots of first. Before I could finish, there was a whoosh.
A whoosh?
Yes, the sound of Mitch's when I was sitting up being the first one to read my new poem. It whipped the lip right on my hand. I was scared away. There we go. I was about to give chase, but then I saw a duck and went appear. I grabbed the lip in his mouth. I sneezed a few times, and when I recovered, a second after the video and finished with the address, I'm happy to always just sneeze again. Just think about it.
So it must have been a cat that stole the leaf, right? And with your allergies, you can't exactly go chasing it down.
I actually can't wait when you thought of the poem.
I can help too, Venti. Your music has always been a huge inspiration to me, so it would be my honor. And, after we find it, could I get some advice on songwriting from you? Sorry, I know I shouldn't spring that on you. I was just worried if I stayed quiet now, I might be too shy to ask later, and I didn't want to let the opportunity slip by, so I'm sorry. I hope I didn't make this weird.
Too late. It's fine. It pumps on the veins on the living, especially it's like nutrients that flow through them. Okay, you got to grab them when you can. So whatever questions you have to ask, I'm glad I share my thoughts with you.
Wow, really? Okay, I'll just grab my... Wait, where's my notebook? Oh, it's right here. Sorry, give me a second.
10 years later. Xenon Figure flicks the question space in your notebook, take a deep breath and express the book and the issues just happened. It was like say you were the master of music theory, you instrument. I don't think you need to might be naive, of course.
Huh? But then, why did her performance go so badly despite all the effort she put in?
Stage fright?
I guess I just lack that natural talent. Maybe I'm not meant to be a bard, huh?
Do you still remember why you want to become a bard in the first place?
Oh, let me think. Maybe it was a sense of yearning. Back when my parents forced me to stay in my room and study, I'd always hear this bard singing outside the window. His wonderful melodies and beautiful voice were like a soft breeze that stirred my heart. I remember thinking to myself, if I became a bard, could I be free like him? Yeah, that's it. I wanted to be free and happy just like him. And like him, I wanted to share that joy with the whole world. But I get so nervous when I'm performing in front of a crowd. I try to mitigate that by doing plenty of practice to make sure nothing goes wrong. But it's no use. As soon as the performance starts, I get tongue-tied.
Right, I think you're a true bard.
What? But I can't even get my words out.
don't say that you dream of becoming bonding for the sake of freedom and happiness. Boss force is like the wind. Nothing can tie it down. Nothing can stay away. Otherwise, you would have held the boss force if in bedroom where you were still. I do believe you're a true bond, but that's too much noise in your ears, and you will allow that to drown you out of your thoughts. That's what it's about. Stop worrying about what other people think.
Exactly! If you really want to share freedom and joy with the world, first you need to be the freest and happiest person of them all.
Yes, Paimon. Sounds like you have the makings of the bond too.
So, I've got to be my freest, happiest self in order to share that with others. Yeah! That makes a lot of sense! Oh, thank you all so much. I'll be sure to take that to heart.
Well, since you are here, why not give it another shot with traveling and accompany on your instruments? I'd be happy to.
In that case, Paimon will be the audience. Paimon is the most professional and freest audience you'll ever find.
You know you're not even have to pay her. She'd be just there.
That was my first ever successful performance in front of a crowd. For once, I didn't stumble over my words. Oh, I'm so happy. Once the music started, it felt like I became one with the wind. I could roam freely, and nothing could stop me.
The audience definitely felt it too. Look, even that cat came to check out the show. Wait, a cat?
Uh-oh. Now you must be in the second act with me though. I'm gonna go ask him about thoughts my
Oh, Charcoal! So it was you! I'm sorry, that's my neighbor's cat. Whenever I'm rehearsing, it always comes to sit on the windowsill and listen in.
What was that in its mouth? Was it the leaf with Venti's poem?
Charcoal! That belongs to Venti. It's very important to him. Could you give it back? You've helped me so much. I feel bad that I have no way to repay you.
Hey, you haven't played. You got my missing impression back. There's Thanks, guys. Kitty pie critique. It sucks. Do better. You like it? What? Not so close. Not so close. I know I'm picky. I haven't finished writing it yet. I want a friendly game. My friends, I hope to see you in my next performance.
Gone like the wind.
But they can't.
I can hardly believe I got a personal lesson from Venti himself. I must find time to thank him properly. Oh, and of course, I owe you two a huge thank you as well. I can't offer much, but why don't you take this songbook? It's from back when I was studying. I noted down all kinds of tunes from many parts of the world. Maybe you'll find it useful. Oh, and as well as tunes, I also collected all kinds of instruments. You're welcome to try them out anytime you want. It'll be great to have another musician to trade tips with.
Awesome! We'll definitely take you up on that.
Yes, and let's just give it a check. By songs, ooh. Apa bebas I'm gonna, you know what, just for a minute, hit, Nose, yeah, S-E-J-K, I with a hammer. And this is the number one. I indeed. No idea what that is, but I pretty much have to I can do that later, but it'd be fun, not gonna lie. Oh, what was this? Oh, yes. Pretty much nice. Although, like, it just it's really nice. Like, we can finally get where we can actually do it without any special events or anything, because those events are always like really fun. And also you get to hear all those special ass music. You know, I kind of surprised I have not done it in a long time. I mean, I should do as a one-time video, but who may never knows.
We should meet up with Jean. It's about time for the second trial.
You know what? The big question is, should I pull for Escafe? It's a better question. I mean, both of those, she's the healer and everything else. I know. I was thinking what the issue would replace who with who, but of course the big question is, who can I replace? Because if you take a look at the the team I have, this is pretty much a good team. Although I might want to, I may have to calculate some numbers. Big. How? This is my only account. Look you up. Nah. Hello, Jean. We are here to define the side asshole. Ow. I used to. Let me know you ready. We head up. I got nothing else to do. Bye. What? Follow me? Ooh. So what is this going to entail is a better question. Kinda sucks about this. They just a enemy. Hello, even you let's here. We're not coming for the second trial against Mr. Alberto. I'm Jin Kundu. When Mr. Oken oversees the proceedings. I'm saying both sides remain unchanged. Mr. Darling will continue to serve as an assessor. Mr. Heather, represent the prosecution. Mr. Khan speaks on their behalf of defense. Defendants in this case, Mr. Abbott, captain of the investigation team. With that, I now bring this trial to order. Miss Heather, have the investigation made any new discoveries?
Yes. We sent the teeth and the femur bone found at the scene to the church's medical office. and were able to conclude that these are, in fact, human remains. In addition, the investigators were able to identify several Mondstadt citizens who appear to have been missing for quite some time.
Okay.
Forensic analysis of the remains allowed us to pinpoint the age and gender of the deceased. Interestingly, one of the missing individuals matches that profile to a T.
Who's the profile?
The medical office couldn't spare the personnel, so Miss Rosaria is here to present the results to the court.
Handsome male. Hustling man. Male, 46 years old. Martial status, single. Oh, marital status. Occupation, hunter. Consistent with the conclusion in the last trial. His disappearance went unreported, like him to his lager relatives. In addition, medical records show that he sustained a magnetism-related injury to the leg 3 years ago. The damage on the female bone is due to look fine is consistent with such an injury. Therefore, we can conclude that one of the victims in this case is husband man. Especially as taking was long to use as well the late weighted and decomposition.
Is it reasonable to assume this technique to be alchemical in nature?
Alchemical and magical, both are possible. Both are possible.
Thank you for your testimony.
I mean, alchemic is pretty much the same as magical, just with you squish bags.
The identity of one of the victims is now confirmed. But what about the defendant's motive?
Yeah.
Considering what he wrote in the letter, we can deduce that the defendant needed subjects for an alchemy experiment. Who better than individuals whose disappearance would go unnoticed?
Better than a dead person.
In other words, he sacrificed the good people of Mondstadt for his own gain. A truly vile act. In addition, another witness has agreed to testify. Miss Donna, if you would.
Hello? Another one? Huh.
Wait, Donna from the flower shop?
I'm sorry it took so long for me to come forward. But the night Master D-Luke saw Mr. Albedo, I was there too.
But you did say you did not have the butterflies.
I was camping with a friend and we decided to stop near Dragonspine. I couldn't really get comfortable that night, so around dawn, I decided to go for a walk. And that's when I saw Master D-Luke.
But who?
I thought it might be nice to, chat. So I headed in his direction and then I saw it. Someone at the bottom of the cliff was getting rid of a body.
Who?
I was terrified the person might see me. Even after I fled, I couldn't shake that fear. And I started to wish I never had a crush on Master D-Luke in the first place.
Maybe that's why, but...
If I hadn't wanted to talk to him, I would never have been in that situation. Well, I didn't want to come forward because I was scared. But Miss Hertha convinced me it was the right thing to do. I'm sorry it took me so long.
I see. Just step forward was brave enough, Miss Diana. But I'm sorry, but I'm still with not dead. God damn it. Cold thanks for your courage and command to justice.
Yes. Thank you.
The two witnesses corroborate the same sequence of events. That just leaves the question of how the defendant disposed of the bodies.
I believe the answer lies in the alchemical technique mentioned in the letter. The defendant is the most accomplished alchemist in Mondstadt. He has the skill, no question.
A special vacation to also uncover the most relevant evidence on the subject. I will now present to the court.
Wait, does she mean...
The evidence we found in Arbedo's office. The following piece of evidence accompany Mr. Arbedo's office, the most important of which is the map. This map. Exactly where they are. Again, why? This one I could understand. This one is kind of near his base, which is why. That spine was found with defendant's notes. Among this correspond with the description of the letter, the location of the crime scenes. Does now this map belong to you? Yes. Were you the one who marked those locations? Yes. You do realize there's basically an issue of guilt, don't you? The evidence against you was nearly insurmountable. No! So, since you uncovered the compartment, might as well expound on the matter.
We have witnesses and physical evidence. What could you possibly say in your defense?
Can we hear me? I'm first ready? What I always have. I never killed a sick person.
You have some nerve. Saying that when the evidence is stacked against you?
Miss Heather, have you presented materially against the case? I give you that. But I would not admit to do something I didn't do.
So, what? You're just going to bombard the court with excuses?
Yes, God! That's a rather dismissive way to perform to an easy man speaking in his own defense. Besides, I'm not making an excuse. I'm exercise.
That won't make the charges against you disappear, Mr. Albedo.
Perhaps not, but patience comes with his own reward. It's easy for things to be made baby with the snow and say someone comes our way and pushes away. Huh. Well. Interesting. Maybe he... Now, I don't seem serious, but on the face, doesn't mean he really did do it and the untoward. I should push off the snow. It's not supposed to be heat. If it was here, then it must have something to do with Dragspan, which reminds me, the one location marked map we found was in Dragspan, was it? Traveler, you were one who covered those notes. I'm assuming you visited the third location marked by the map as well. Yes. Can you tell us when you found? Well, we found a hole. You know you had to give an honest account of the scene you found on Dragspan. Whatever was keeping the hole was gone, and the surrounding area bore the marks of an unknown creature. With everything covered in snow, no one knew there was somebody discovered in the first place.
Then, there must also have been a body.
But we did not find a body. I need to think about this. What clues have I missing? The Mongol location will not be because we find my heated compartment. The investigation Papa discovered the hole beneath the snow began to hide a human body. There was also claw marks. But there was no body or remains whatsoever. Mongol location near Watchman beside committed with the whole body. Body of an adult male. Female bone, as seen. Teeth. Information says those teeth and film publication must have seen it. It suggests the episode was the last person to come in contact with this body. Yeah. But among the three locations of the map, hidden compartment and difference between them. Based on what we know, all three locations would like to hand bodies. The whole dog's ancient area is certainly big enough. Unlike the first two locations, there were claw marks around the hole. In the third location, no one saw any of their habitat. Dragspan's home to all manner of monsters and YMs. Could some creature have dug them the body? And why wasn't the case in other monks they look fresh? It'd be so horrible. I thought the location had been the lock of the other two. But if the whole and the third location was made up at the same time, does that mean it's connected to separate incidents? Dragspan is rigid climate covered snow all year round. Even so, it's home to various monsters creatures that can stay in the cold. Deep within the mountain lies with remains of an even most mysterious creature, don't it? Although the dragon has been dead for a long time, he still possesses a peculiar language. Now I think about it, a lot of strange things have happened on Dragonspine. Have they not? Most people know Albedo as an alchemist, a captain of the investigation team. But in truth, his encounter appears as something human quite about one of the five sinners, gold Benito. Albedo's steadfast, he tries to treat everyone with kindness and respect. I think most people would agree with this assessment. So I can't think of it. It's hard to say he did kill me. It would likely be quick to see it. I want to know. Albedo has never disobeyed any of you. Well, told him and he also seemed like his normal self. As a friend, I shouldn't be for the travelers, and it will only make this worse. Encounters on Dragonspine. I almost forgot how my eye was encountered someone on Dragonspine who looked exactly like Albedo. We were the old ones. That would be Lord Bennett and Amber. Can't believe I got makes up someone who looks exactly like you. Because Amber has been. I should have him now. But what does he want me to do? I know I break in the case. Now I should play it safe. Since I made an honest assessment of the facts, I should be honest about my doubts too. It's all invalid. Besides, I think I understand what Albedo was trying to tell me just now. I'd like to address the court if I may. I'm also the one who investigates the office, and I believe it resolves with a few questions. We only need the two cases addressed in the previous trial. It was established that I am to disappoint the parties. Defendant used alchemy to restore the ground to its original state. But that wasn't the case at the location. The hole was there, but there was scattered around the perimeter. Looked like it was something that had been made to dug up. If this was all done by one person, why was the third scene given the same treatment as others? Why weren't the traces removed? In addition, the markings around the third location were fresh, which suggests that Dragonspine instantly had been at a different time. For those reasons, I believe it's still whispered down in this case. I hope further reflects on that. Thank you. As to as ever, traveler.
Questions there may be, but allow me to point out, there is no evidence to suggest that anyone besides the defendant knew about the third location. And the map was found in his notes. That fact alone makes him the most plausible suspect. Unless Mr. Albedo suddenly plans to deny that the map belongs to him.
Allow me to respond to Traveler's point. If all I care about was proving my injustice, I would indeed do as you described, Miss Heather, and deny any connection of the map. But that is not what I intend to do. The map does belong to me, and I did have things at those three locations.
What?
There were indeed bodies at each location, and I did kill pay with someone on Dragonspine. He himself.
Ha! So you admit it. Let the record reflect that the defendant has confessed to his crimes.
But the one you killed was you. You're mistaken, Miss Heather. The story does not end there. Some time ago, I encountered an uninvited guest on Dragonspine, someone who wanted to take advantage of the desolate nature of the region, allowing me to eliminate me in secret. He decided to keep me led to an altercation when I killed him instead, and paid me in the body on the mountain, the third location on the map.
Actually, the traveler Amber, Bennett, and I were with Albedo that day. The Adventurers Guild was holding an event on Dragonspine. After it ended, we all left the area. If the person Albedo is referring to is different from the one we encountered on the mountain, then the altercation must have occurred after we left.
This only proves that the defendant is guilty on all counts. Those innocent people, their blood is on your hands.
No, you aren't.
You deny it? After admitting to murder for the whole court to hear? You've clearly lost your mind.
I mean, that would be a really good point for him to speak, but I know. If you wouldn't let me finish, Miss Arthur, I could get into a pointed part. The man who attacked me on Dragonspine was my height, blonde hair, blue eyes, dressing clothes near identical to mine. So someone who happens to look exactly like you. Exactly like him? So I was right. It does come back to what happened back then.
It's one thing to look similar, but for the clothes to be the same?
What's going on? I don't want to be here anymore.
It's too bad.
Regardless, the important thing is that you admit to killing someone on Dragonspine.
Hey, he killed himself, so would that consider murder? Yes, I killed someone that day. Someone who looked nearly identical to me. But I never said that someone was a person. Now, how would we explain that? I see. Then it appears I need to withdraw my testimony.
What?
Why?
Everyone! I brought her!
Uh-oh.
Wait, you...
The person who just came in, isn't that Hertha?
Which is exactly why she did not get the butterflies I want him. Because that was a different Luke. But the big question is, why Miles? What's going on?
Who are you? Why do you wear my face? Hello to you, too.
As you can see, this is Hertha, the Lucius company of the Knights of Florence.
I see what's going on here. It's all been leading up to this, hasn't it? Your confession. It was all an elaborate stunt to set me up.
Kinda smart.
You want to undermine my credibility? Fine. It doesn't eliminate the mountain of evidence stacked against you. All I want is justice for the people of Mohstadt.
So, can we kill it with fire, or is this a fire type? Or in the court? I've been stationed on Dragonspine all these years because that is where the subject of my research lies. The dragon doing it. 700 years ago, the dragon of the east defying doing in battle. With help from Perpetuous, sealed his remains on Dragonspine. Dwayne was created through alchemy, one of the finest specimens in artificial life. As such, that was not a true end for him. His hostile beast grows more revitalized by the day. My imposter on Dragonspine was a failed specimen, abandoned during his stomach, an unsuccessful intermination of the homunculus Bachchak.
Homunculus?
Oh, great, we went code all over again.
Are you trying to insinuate that I'm some kind of homunculus? Because it looks to me like the artificial one is standing right there. Some kind of imposter you dragged in from Dragonspine. So this is what I look like when I fly off the handle.
So, are you the imposter?
You know, they say imitation is the best form of flattery, but your impersonation has overstayed its welcome.
Now I'm confused.
Master Jean, what are you waiting for? We've known each other for so long. You recognize the real me, don't you?
The two of you look identical, but judging based on demeanor. You know how Robert actually seems like the Hertha I know.
That means nothing! By that logic, I could just as easily accuse the albedo in this room of being an imposter!
Unfortunately, you can't. We all had done that.
How do we know he isn't the fake one? A cold-blooded killer who replaced the real albedo long ago! Then, how about something only the real Hertha would know? The longest scar on my body. The knights who fought alongside me that day should remember where it is.
Can I copy that?
I remember. Let's hear your answer.
I'd like to hear Miles' answer first.
Ooh.
Huh?
I see.
You don't know? Or you don't remember? I heard you've been acting strange these days. Disoriented? Confused?
Maybe, no, actually no, because she's here.
You were closer to me than anyone during that battle. And yet you don't remember a thing. Strange indeed.
How strange.
No, my head. It hurts.
The scar is right here.
Why the nerves? I can't imagine this comes as a surprise. Unless the information that has a influence failed to mention the scar on Hertha's left arm.
Albedo has done a lot of research into beings like you. If you deny it, then show us your arm.
Don't need to panic. You can just add it now. You accept I change your appearance, don't you? Or shall I say all spawn doing life force have that ability? Powerful life force and appearance you can change at will. Yet you stand formless, paralyzed your eye, because you weren't using that power to affect your accomplices. There must be one of them. There are others, too. Most of the things under influence of doing life forces have got there. Yet their presence is what impedes her from taking action. Who? Because I know Miles. Diluc. Once you attempt to transform all who's around, you will be affected by your power. You can't control it because in this network of living beings, you serve as the core.
Show us your arm.
You're fine.
Have it your way.
Whoa!
Come on, let's go!
Hey, they're shielding the imposter!
She's trying to get away. Stop her. Don't let anyone stay in your way.
There are others trying to get in. Must be more people under her control.
Time to get moving, everyone.
Whoa! She just leaped across the room!
And yet we never see the action.
After her!
It's time. All units move out. Full company, keep the imposters trapped. If I just tried, but before I explain the events of the past few days, I'd like to make a few things clear. First, I never killed any of my fellow citizens, and never used human beings as part of an ecumenical experiment. Second, the events of the past few days were all part of a plan. Most of the members of our order went in on it. As for witnesses, Master picked up on Silver long before this pieces. Wow, that's a good info plan. Eddie, follow me. I mean, to be fair, is understandable. I mean, this is a better we talk about. Kinda wish it was first, but oh well. Hello.
What? How are there monsters in the city?
They're all monsters from Dragspawn. Attack is imminent, but fear not. We've been prepared for this. We've been monitoring the researchers of Dome's life force. It's very in nature ancient those monsters. We know it was only a matter of time before they advance on Mohstadt. So we made preparation for the inevitable battle. I was hoping you two could show me, but I insisted the battle to come.
Of course. Where's our first stop?
Top of the city wall. Well, can I get, hello, you two?
Master Jean, headquarters should be secure for now. We responded in time and had enough manpower. We can even spare some for mobile support across the region.
Good. Good. Our ancestors as the monster from Dragspawn couldn't be discussed amongst our citizens, but shows to exercise caution. Oh, and my definition revealed there's also regular people under the influence some strange power. No, monsters. Yes, some of those people, so aim to subdue, not harm. But when you attack, make sure to figure out what you're dealing with.
Understood.
And of course, I had perfect time in travel. I was hoping we could have the moment unit have a small first thrust in there. It's been a while, traveler. I'm also here to help. Gina, I'm going to remain here to monitor the situation. I think the other location to you. The way my squad class does show the slight chance of failure for 2 hours. Well, I'm here. I mean, let's be honest. All this is going to be easier, especially with Nintendo. I just have to apply a shield. Hello. You trying to kill me?
Captain Albedo, honorary knight, and your floating companion.
Some of the people around here are acting strange. Be careful.
My one's about to be clear. That's dead.
Thanks for the help. I don't think we could have managed that on our own.
I hope everyone's alright. We really appreciate the help.
Oh, hi, Binty. Someone's coming. Hey, please, someone help.
What's with the freak out? It's just us.
Alright, perfect. I can drop that. Someone thought you were with those scissors. It's about time. I think we can proceed as planned. I agree. Although it's been a while since I dealt with someone this big, it's going to be pretty exhausting. Don't worry, I trained to drink for you, trouble. Just what I want to heal.
So, these two know the other's identity then?
Maybe we can make new friends when you're not here, you know. Must start searching from Trackers behind the tribe. So we become agitated, like he is responsible for coming under pressure. Still, I don't expect those monsters to have become this offense. Power evolution cannot be underestimated. Especially considering the fact they're doing so the previous imposter.
Wait, so what about the map? And the missing bodies?
Fair point. What the witness saw was true. I did hide those bodies. As a monitor the search for Trackers, but I noticed that many were who eventually didn't come back. Different. Somewhat under the influence of Doing's power, but less fortunate ones will already be devoured by monsters, who they assumed by their appearance to infiltrate the city. Most of those who were replaced had no close relatives, so when the behavior changed, there was no one to notice. The monster used their disguise to keep close to people, and even those two who attempted to attack.
What about the remains D-Luke found? Did they belong to one of the victims?
Yes, the monster slowly digests their victims. Sometimes they relate behind human parts to ancient transformation. Although we made the first victim was a few strands of hair and single some teeth and bone. The only bodies have been destroyed when the monster mimic forms. They even whenever we made the victims to beat the rest. Well, someone had to do it. Besides, I managed to gather some quality data on the petrification on the bodies. I mean, that's what he does. After we did the dominate a butterfly on Trackers, we promised to tell each other the story, remember? You told me the story of a gardener, I remember. I'm glad that you found why I told you the subject 2. In his pursuit to replace subject 1, he transferred a womp worm into subject 3. So there was another imposter Trackers by that day. Yes, that would be subject 2. I confronted him and buried his body on Trackers. So you see, the whole point there was something hidden in that hole you found. But doing is becoming more, and we found out by the day. Under the full influence of his power, his monster dug up subjects to bury and returned to Doing's stomach. Doing assumed the fair creation, along with his knowledge, and we him thinking, ever since then, all the creatures spawned from his power had the ability to transform their appearance. Humans who fell to Dragon's mind for too long also bound to fail under Demon's full influence. Those events doesn't show themselves right away. The way extent in which a person has been too hard to be seen. You signed for yourself, didn't you? All those people are strange, those are the same people who just tried to bring you to a finance of your own headquarters. There was bound to remain a domain within them until finally research to the service seems control. That was also our goal. If we given forces a situation where the monster had no choice but to unleash their power, all those under influence will become fine. Thus, we would know who was affected.
Wait, so what do? We can't go around hurting innocent people.
That's what I'm here. It will make me look like I'm just lazy and whatever pumps to have. We wish the power anyway to restrain them for now. That should give them a nice chance to subdue them without harm, especially time we deal with them later. Oh well, that's the long and short of the situation. It's time to activate the things, right? Yes. So these are little ones. Secrets other people should know. And my idea, for example, keep it to yourself, okay? Alright, that should do it. This should do it.
Wind currents? Paimon's never seen this many.
There should be now wind currents access the whole city. Everyone can you hear me? Loud and clear. All units, where's your status?
All good. We have enough manpower to provide support. Requesting assistance at the side gate. Heading over now.
Whoa! It's long-distance wind communication! How is that even possible?
So thanks to Lord Perpetuus. With this blessing we've seen in defending our city. Actually, if you face away from the current and whisper like this, no one can hear you.
No wonder you're crouching down there like you have something to hide.
Paimon, shut up! You didn't have to podcast that.
Huh? That voice. Venti? Is that you?
Oops.
Oh, you know, just wondering about Bond calling Pam. That's goodness. Traffic upon my better upon me. Got me out of a tough spot. Alright. Now you're okay. We should check out the size of the other areas. Thanks, fine. I mean, the animal are gonna protect you. I got things covered over here. I don't like being the main of this, especially on a bridge. Oh, look who he is. Oh, get back. Ugh. Phew, that was a close one. I suppose things are in order, Master Diluc. I appreciate the help. No need. I didn't interfere to save you. It was my own convenience. You were in the way. Oh well, let me get out of your hair. Then I suppose we could work together. But you would just made my ass away. Suit yourself. Oh, but tell me, when did you notice someone to resolve? The first trial. Because of the fake butler? No, because of you. Me? What did I do? My defense wasn't passionate enough? No, you weren't nervous enough. Tell me then, Master Diluc, when do you think I actually get nervous? I suppose we see what we muster income. I was thinking, best not to think about it. Hello.
Retribution.
You know I have my own they look that I can use right here. Just give me some eye heals.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Burn.
Cool it. Don't get frostbite.
Alright. I forgot about that.
Freeze.
Ew, dude.
Frozen.
There we go, there we go.
Retribution.
Talk to us, too.
They're over there! Diluc, Kaya!
If you had time to make it out here, I guess the other areas are secure.
What? We can't be here because we care?
Maybe this was just the closest part to the city gate. Maintaining control over the main one means maintaining control over the badass hole. You made the right choice.
So what's the status over here?
Done. Oh, I had no control. Don't worry, my trust is simplified too, and I have this area covered. I think you mean the men who held the entire captive before you. We don't have to bring that up. We give them the good work. Give them the good work. Go check the size of other location. Good luck. Oh, I want to thank you for what you say in court. If I'm not mistaken, you were on my side by the end. Believe me, yeah, he's suspicious as the first trial. I suppose it just didn't feel right to believe that someone would have helped me in the past could be a cold-blooded killer.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Thank you for trusting me and for choosing to fight amongst us. As for you, guy, keep it going. We'll see you soon. Of course, stay safe. Area number 2. Hey, visual eyes! I wanna ban it. Papa was I, yeah? Happy the winning. Get close to the intro and Papa's element skill to heal them.
Let the show begin.
Dun, 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 dun. Now we have to be near them. I mean, what's hard about this? Now go to sleep. Slap, 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 slap. Slap, 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 slap. This is Papa's way of healing. Slap, 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 and slap. Oh man, we should be on the mend.
Thank you so much, Miss Barbara. Things are still quite chaotic outside. It's best if you all remain inside the cathedral for now.
You're not worshiping on the phone line, are you?
Don't worry, Miss Barbara. I'll try not to put myself in harm's way. I can help with the logistics from the back.
Well, maybe we can give you a hand. I was just saying, the situation outside chaotic. Entry borders should not be left unattended. Others who need to get back on the phone lines, I swear on y'all myself.
Of course. Thank you, Miss Rosaria.
Just doing my job. I think good to your thing, Papa. Papa. Okay, Connie. I don't really know how all this started, but I do know that Jean had this happy period for this a really long time. So I think everything will be alright. No, it has to be. Did I catch you by time, Papa? No, not. Did you need something? I just want to tell you that over the next few days, all my things are going to have me in Mohstadt. Tax and baddie, so I need you to take care of yourself. How do you know? I'll be one of the fence. It has something to do with Dragonspot, and he's our authority on the region. So we should take him on his word. Yeah. Dragonspine, huh? So this thing is going to be in danger? Yes, but that's the first we do everything we can to protect the people. But then who will protect you? Don't worry, I'm looking for myself, I promise. That would be, I think, Papa, Please let him be okay out there. Sister Papa, could you lend me a hand? Of course, come in. I didn't do like this, but it's like, it gives people like, it's as it's high stakes, like, hey, that's made it. About time. Now where's Eula? Oh, Amber and Michael. Thank you. Prepare for battle. On guard, I want become mustering at 11 o'clock. So I've got 25 here, chose 2 plates, Mitchell draws, a bunch of different times. Prepare element countermeasures. Watch at that. Does it do again? Oh, hello.
Go, Baron Buddy!
Final warning! Yeah!
I don't have any use. You know.
Get him! Get ready for the gliding champion of Mohstadt! Let it rain!
Oh wait, he's a healer. I forgot about you.
To me.
I never knew that he could juggle. Juggling. There we go.
All units are now in position.
Hertha! Ah, jeez, your voice scared me just now.
What? Still caught up in the imposter incident? I thought you knew about the plan.
Well, after you up and disappeared one day, all Master Jean told me was that you'd be gone for a while on an important mission, and that it'd be better if people thought you were dead. And then, what do you know? Someone who looks exactly like you appears out of nowhere 2 days later. If Master Jean hadn't told me about your mission, I would have fallen for it hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah? Yeah, that's quite a scary thought. I could change just like baddie. I must recognize someone close to you. And you none the rest of? Don't worry, once this is over, this monster would be a threat to us again. Albedo, are you okay? The trial was too hard for you, was it? I'm sorry, it could be that. I was worried. Same here, I thought it was all real at one point. I was in complete shock. So, do you know Amber? Then it seems to do an extra job at keeping the situation under wraps. No need to worry, you two. I'm no worse for well. So, saying you last why. Alright, so she's like in Petra Wall, that one. You're not giving me a cigarette out of her.
Yeah, for sure. She's someone you can really count on.
I watched she already explained my cigarettes. Wait, what?
Wait, so how did you decide Hertha should disappear again? After all this fighting, I can't seem to get it straight.
It was Kaya's good suggestion. He said the plan would work best with someone went knowing when which work without being too high powerful. Now, Miss Hertha was a perfect choice. We need to leave a hole in our organization, so she came up with the idea that she would disappear. So that explains the rumor that's when I found doing her mission. Because it did take too long for that to get resolved. No, because the imposter fell into our trap. It was all part of the plan. First, we spread the rumor that Hertha was missing in action after some kind of incident. News came from Kaya and Hertha's and direct opponents, which was important because we needed to be credible. Monster saw the gap in our wings. Couldn't have but take the bait. It didn't too long to fake for the fake Hertha into being the last patrol by claiming to us fire formation.
When did that happen?
Over 6 months ago.
Oh wow.
Whoa, so this has been a long time in the making.
And yes, anyone was more mature than we explained. Monster had been searching for Hertha's body in order to protect the imposter's identity, which is far more offensive the way they're subject to. So we had to wait long enough to face the fake Hertha that she had our trust. Furthermore, we need to give her time to gather evidence against me. To convince herself she had enough to strike.
But how did the Knight's internal information even reach Durin and his monsters?
There's an informant among our ranks.
Us? Don't worry, our pitch is already track it down. She doesn't have his blessing, so she can't hear what we talk about right now.
Honestly, this whole situation almost gave Paimon a heart attack. All those awful accusations in the first trial, and you couldn't even defend yourself!
It was to be expected. I could just with the truth. It had to be at the right moment. Or we wouldn't have gotten the imposter if more future used against me. She would have demanded to know how I knew about Talisman and the monster discussed. And my true idea go out, the public trust in me would be gone. It was a trap, you see. I could back and expose my images, or keep my mouth shut, and be seen as murder. Quite a way credits do it was well thought out.
Yeah, thank goodness we were able to back her into a corner.
Indeed, I'm just thankful for that, Traveler. You probably don't know it, but you've been part of the plan since the beginning. I didn't even know that was a plan. And for that, and my sincere apologies. I know I kept you in thought, but I had a reason. This might not sound intuitive, but I didn't to make it plain if it was stronger. From the beginning, I know how to leave the letters in my office were fair and ready, which would discover someone willing to seek the truth. Naturally, I thought of you. To drag your enemies, first you have drag your friends. I knew you would return for Windbloom. I knew you would agree to attend for the trial. I knew you sense and responded and trusted us. I honor now will compel you to start your own investigation. Big other subject 2 has made you try to before. She thought you had lost faith in me. Well, confidence might get the best of her. The perfect time for us to shine. I'm gonna swear. You were part of the plan from the start. You don't take it first any audition to give me that from you. Please, don't be too hard on it. It's doing the space to look out for Mohstadt. If people were far in playing as it was, we had no other choice. Darwin and Palmer will always be first, Mohstadt. We'll never forget that.
Aww, that means a lot.
Thank you for taking part of me. It was an honor to take part. It is us. Should be thanking you on the night.
Wait, was that you just now? Let's go to the side gate to check it out.
Hello. I said myself comment. It is the first thing I said. I'm not sure how much more I can say. Probably enough.
I think you should give yourself more credit. You were brave enough to sit through the trial despite the nature of the allegations. That takes strength.
And they gone down. I didn't see you there.
Apologies. Rosaria asked me to come. With Albedo running around protecting the city, she was worried you might be alone. At a time like this, 2 is much better than 1. So let me help.
Thank you. I didn't think Miss Wasabi remembered me.
Of course she does. She spent all that time monitoring Albedo. It's only natural that she remembers his most dedicated student.
Yeah, so I thought Miss Albedo and they would be sick. Not to the higher ups.
As far as I know, he shared that information with close members of his order long before these events. Perhaps I spoke too soon. You do scare easily.
Some accident in Spain, Miss Albedo should just feel like that.
I'm sure he felt the time was right. Besides, you know the truth. I know the truth. It doesn't change anything, right?
Absolutely not. When Miss Albedo told me in the library a few days ago, I was being shocked, but I was amazed.
Not afraid?
No, not afraid. I trust the knowledge and science. I trust Miss Albedo as a person. I just know it, Diggin. There are any weaknesses around us.
We lucked out on that front. Otherwise, that conversation would have been for the whole city to hear.
That's how it was. That could be so embarrassing. That is true. I'm not sure, Bobby. I have somebody. Lisa and.
Lupercal, it's you.
Come into being!
Hello. Hey, I'm trying to get you up.
Burst forth!
There we go. Anyone else? Phew, it's been a while since I unleashed my light do it, Windbloom.
It happened a lot before?
Unleash the light out, baby? No. Once in a while, maybe. It should be good to let loose, though. Oh, my old professor, if you want to me about that a few days ago, of course, I made sure to emphasize that I was treating others with kindness. It's so natural for students to inherit their teacher's ways of the heart. And mine was a gentleman from the Spreadmore School. So you see, this time I only used gentle methods of electrocution, so gentle if Jane would be no way to feel.
Gentle electrocution.
Well, so do not listen to her, oh, she's crazy. You seem to be good in space, Miss Lisa. Oh well, it's good to move about once in a while. Like in Wizard's Hill.
Huh. Gentle electrocution.
Don't listen to her. Oh well, it's good to move about once in a while. Don't listen to her. I wonder if we are gonna be different from everything else. Let's see, where is it? Someone over here. Who is it this time? No! Uh-oh. Yeah! Hey, Barbedo!
Steady as stone.
How many efforts we should make to work one of these? Oh! Hey!
Leave it all to me.
I was hoping.
As a good knight should.
You spin me round, and you don't stop. Smite.
Moment of birth. Come into being.
Thanks for help. That was a lot faster than I expected. I'm sure you have places to go to be. So don't let me keep it. Rest assured, I keep the people around you safe. Pick up rather. I know victory will be ours. So what's that on? Let's hope. I'm sorry, I do not have Albedo. That was also the time when I kind of quit attention. So who's this? Ula!
It's all my fault. I knew Klee was fast, but disappearing like this? I only lost sight of her for 1 second. How am I going to explain this to Albedo?
Uh-oh.
Explain what?
Albedo, Traveler, Paimon, what brings you here?
We're trying to find Klee. This big witch, have you seen her? Provide mobile support across the region. Was there something you need to explain? You can tell me anything. I hope you know that.
Yeah, plus we kinda already heard what you said, so...
Just tell us, there's nothing to be afraid of. just try not to be afraid of Albedo.
Klee, she disappeared right under my nose. I'm sorry. I'm doing all I can to find her.
I feel sorry for the enemy. Let's see, please don't be yourself. Clearly is.
Wait! Something's coming this way, and it doesn't look pretty!
Would I be Klee? Alright, but first conversation later.
She was right next to me, and the next thing I knew, she ran off somewhere. I swear I only lost sight of her for a second.
There's no foes. Whoa! Speaking of which, there she is.
Burst forth.
It's sure fast on the beat. Oh yeah.
Those bombs. I see what you mean. She's not to be underestimated.
Me to the rescue!
Beg for mercy.
You have to know this is not a build.
Blood of frost.
You're welcome. Great work, Klee. I'll be counting on you to protect Eula next time too.
Albedo, you can't be serious.
No problem, just leave it to Klee. Are you going to betray me, Sir Albedo? Klee and Hoodie went camping for a few days, and this monster follow you back up.
Camping? Ah, right. The truth isn't suitable for little ears.
That's right. So I need to report back to Mr. Jean to settle my expenses. If you have some time, I'm sure Eula will be grateful to have you extra back to headquarters as well.
Of course. I place myself in your capable hands, Spark Knight.
You'll be honor. We do her best. Just try not to bomb the enemies too much, okay, Klee? I kind of wish, kind of sucks I cannot see the others. So that's happening. Yes, Gino. Are you the enemy? I have expected. That should be for now. Goodbye, everyone. How do we fail into your eyes? Good, our preparations paid off. Interests of few and far between. I have full back out here. Whatever, I will review it in a bit.
We're back!
Everyone alright?
Amber?
Yep, right was rain. You back? We kept missing you except for the whole day. Oh wait. That's amazing. Klee, you was lucky to have you. Looks like we still missing a few. We're better back, Mr. Jean. Mission complete. Good to have you back and safe as out. Quick, wait, everyone. Okay, and not her. Okay, oh no, that's true. And this whole operation could not happen without you all. Your relationship is what made it possible, Mr. Jean. It's been busy a few days. You should take away this break. No, but I believe you deserve one most of all. Our work is finished, I'm afraid. A few loose ends to tie up. Loose ends? Ah, yes, of course. Get talked by and here goes traveling. Baba should be there. Oh, whenever we have finished the work, we should head back to quarters to chamber or to the church to get some rest. Want to come with us, Klee? We can drink some tea and eat some fresh baked moon pies. Yes, yes. Hi, everyone. Fancy, thank you for everything. I know there was difficult moments along the way. Oh, wait, that's not me. You saw me run away from my life. No, apologies. Just because I say anything. Just kidding. But you're right. It was a tough one out there. I almost lost my hat to win several times. And Any notable information on the wing? Of course, I was on the city wall for quite some time. Well, all sorts of things. As for some of the notable, I picked up a notice was of a child's anger. Doing has been outside for centuries, but someone subject to emotions like him to be understanding to the truth about this world and its existence, could the fact that he's no longer the mother's only child. Or most perfect creation, some people find the fact difficult to accept. The emotions he found responsible were quite genuine, and they are saying human. If I eliminate the perfect creation, I would be the only child mother needs. That my side is my side. I was doing 6 days to complete and survive, come out to dominate all those around him. It was the absorption of substitute a large alliance stake, and more intelligent approach accusing me of murder. Then, having those still lacks social intelligence, the fact that his army even got his fight is a miracle.
Oh, no wonder Venti sensed a child's anger through the wind.
That simply is close. How about this? We kill you now and step forward. Oh, there you are. I'm Miss Funna. Here to make you report.
Oh, nothing much to report, actually.
Is that so? During the party, we were talking about you transferred to the safe company. You were in charge of patrols that post by the Mega Sauce. So how do you have to go?
Good. No problems.
I see. If you don't mind me asking, why did you come from that direction? And why are you alone? Did you think you were still meeting on the side? There was a change of plans. We sent the message over the wind in the last few minutes of the battle. There were a lot of changes to the operation, but I imagine you missed those as well, because you were under Devil's influence. You have been since the trip to Dragonspire over 6 months ago. So, are you the call? Is the Napa like yes, man? Don't move. Let's continue this discussion back at headquarters. Don't scale. I've got a way to free you from his power soon. Witless child. Well, that was a fun nail. Could have been done, phenomenal master snow painting together with your companions. I wish I was more because, clean. Oh, one less painted and visual. The others look after fun. Please tell me you can help her. I can, as long as the rest of the operation goes well.
Wait, the operation isn't over. What do we do now?
What happens next is more a personal project. I got sort of fatty about the possibility of calling a Tripeti conference. I guess we have a new tradition. Grandmaster Fargo came up with the idea a few years ago. I still remember when he approached me about asking the lovely ladies of Hug Circle for a small favor. The Japanese caught me off guard. If I hadn't known any of it, I thought he was talking about his older sister or something.
Older sisters? Is Varka really young or something?
I watch him to be a fucking buff, man. I wouldn't exactly call him young, but he's not old either. And some more muscles. Like a... His touch sounds quite controllable. One, every opportunity. So what do we age that is? A little more buff. Have a, keep around him. And then we call him good. Indeed. Anyway, tributary conference is gathered 3 partners. The Hexo Animal Archon drove for noise. Lord Pine Peters were able to find his in-between between Falcon and the mages. Falcon has quite a way with words, so he is able to gain their favor and convince them to agree to a very important request, namely that in Mohstadt Queen's time of need, men should return to lead them in our nation. Yes, and I have requests of my own, so I need converse to convince once again. Fate, if you would. Of course, travel pass me the document and communication device.
Huh? You're gonna use that thing to call them?
I will not be surprised. Just watch and learn. Okay, I think this should do it.
What's that ringing? Is it the wind or something?
Hello, asshole. Hold on, that's not the right voice.
Wait. Barbados?
Waka? Grandmaster. Oops, I put on the wrong number. So I forgot. Probably busy right now.
But considering I'm surrounded on both sides with a group on my tail looking to turn me into mincemeat, yeah, I'd say so.
Time to get into your vacation group. Yes, but have fun with that. Can talk some other time.
All right, pass along my regards. Oh, and I still owe you for those drinks, don't I? Just take it from my stash. I keep it in...
Why does it keep it?
Hey! He was just about to tell us where to find his secret stash!
Don't tell me he ain't been in the great tree of Wingswire. That seems like a bit much.
Hello? Who is this?
Well, you're fine. Greetings, Miss Alice. It's Painting. Oh, of course, fucking Alice.
Venti? Nope, it doesn't ring a bell.
Barbados. You really gonna tease me like this? Fine, it's Barbados.
Apologies, just a bit of fun. What can I do for you, dear Barbados?
You still remember the Tripton conference? What? I'm calling on behalf of a friend. He's asking for a meeting.
Oh? And which brave soul is it this time?
I think you're hired. It's me, Auntie Alice. Oh, you, I better captain of 9 Beyond's investigation team. Of course, a formal meeting with the Hexen Circle.
And what is your wish, dear Albedo?
I want to accomplish something unprecedented.
How unprecedented. Something even your mother Rhine-daughter never accomplished?
In terms of technique, no, but in terms of location materials, yes.
Okay, that makes no sense.
Do not question this. Do not question this. This is the Hexen Circle. You really don't know what to do. Because they're having a lot of shit.
You've piqued my interest. I'll be right there.
Be what? Well, you as in this office?
Hello again, everyone.
Although people will lose their shit. People will lose their absolute goddamn motherfucking fucking shit. If that happened. Hello, Auntie Alice. I see you turning yourself into a giant dodo code. That's not her.
Darling, isn't it? It even has its own hat.
Wow, the attention to detail.
Pleasure to see you all again. It's been a while.
Yeah, can we see you human form?
On behalf of the Hexen Circle, I hereby grant Albedo's request. I'm guessing you still need to prepare? Take your time. Just come find me at the long table when you're ready.
Aw, that's nice of you.
Huh, I suppose it's just my nature, darling.
Thank you, Auntie Alice. People will set out. There's someone you need to meet. It's Marvis. He's waiting for you, though. Who? People will set out. There's someone you need to meet. Well, of course. I'm just waiting. You did so much for this, Lord Barbados. I don't even know how to thank you. Don't thank me at all. Please. It makes it seem like I'm useless to the rest of the team. Time. You know that's not what I mean. And Archon has their own calculations. Who I am to question their wisdom. I would. Okay, now you gave me too much credit. I mean, I'm not the most proactive Archon. You have your own hard work to thank for this result. Oh, AI vessel on 9 and Primarchus. Oh, worry about a banner's plan? I can't help it. I have full confidence in his abilities. It's just an instructive response. But in the end, if he says he's mind to something, I know he will succeed at trusting. And that's good to hear. You know, the better question is... Is it the true mouse or something? Better question.
Hey, have you ever wondered why Albedo always keeps his office closed? Paimon bets there's a secret snack stash hidden around here somewhere.
Is it clean? Oh, you! Hey, not so loud.
Minnie Durin, what are you doing here?
Well, actually, I kind of be happy you guys are singing with this whole time. I'm trying to have Paimon trying to do the battle, but you flew away too fast. You were there? Yeah, I've been in Mohstadt for a few days now. But I kept myself out of sight. I thought people might be scared of me.
Oh, don't worry. We aren't scared of you.
Yeah, we've had too many dragons at this point. Thanks.
So, what brings you here? Oh, is it Windbloom? There are a ton of fun games this time of year.
I did sneak on for the festival for a bit. If I couldn't play the games because of other people, I still had a lot of fun. That's not why I bet I may possibly accomplish something great together.
What do you mean?
I'm going to replace doing on Dragon's Spine. I'm going to be the one who is probably brought me to this world.
Wait, didn't that already happen? You left the storybook world, and now you're here.
That's true. Sorry, I should be more specific. I bet say he can use Ackerman to turn me into a human. Oh.
What?
Are we going to get another new character? Human transmutation. So you're Abito's intended subject. Yeah, he's been working on that for a long time.
And that's what you want, Minnie Durin? To become human?
Can I be a human dragon? Please. I don't know if one is the right word. I don't even know that's the right answer in the search like this. But I do know this. I haven't just as much about to this name. I don't want to listen to the other doing. It's just as something is simple just has changed form. I know, I've been talking to me about it. Simply doing on Dragon's Spine is a lot more aggressive and primitive. Almost like, please, but Mom granted me in the storybook, the pure parts of me can pass out the evil parts of him. If I'm honest, I don't know what it will look like if I can still be me once I become one with part of him. Maybe without a complete soul. There we go. There was never really a me to begin with. I better say those kinds of pressure were unknown. We are just trying to figure out who we are. But I'm not a fan change. I want my life to have meaning a suppressive evil dragon become a human, but sounds pretty meaningful to me. So no way, no one's forced me to make this choice.
Well, turning you into a human sounds like a huge project. No wonder Albedo wants to get the mage's approval.
Fair point. I mean, this is a part of our creation. Yeah, I'm really careful to him. Kind of in the same boat. Was there cleaners? Kind of not, to be frank. I mean, told me that kidnappers and said that human aid. If this works, everyone too. We'll be the only two of our kind in the whole world. I come into question allowed to live in human form. Only things are grouped together by species, and there's only one other person like me in this world. I guess that makes us a family.
Definitely. You've just got to trust one another. Actually, while we're on the subject, does your friend Hawkeye know about this?
Hawkeye. Yeah, I told him I was coming here to favor this duty. He's trying to stop me. Just trying to get a move on that. He did say alright. I think he's supposed to make a decision. Maybe he thinks it's a good idea to go through this. I'm a little scared, of course, but excited too. Anyway, I'm really glad to talk to you at a time like this. I feel a lot better now, so thanks. I feel a little nervous, but also kind of excited. It's strange feeling. I've never played anything like it. But don't worry, I can cope. I can do my best to stay in good frame of mind. So I've been playing against 60. Time to go to a location. Hi, Alice. Oh, wait. It's a long table. There's a whole thing, about this thing. Probably cannot be changed to a Hexasaur tribe. It shows upon me in the past. Hydrate ice. Eh, fuck it.
Welcome, one and all. Please sit wherever you like.
So, no one supposed to be aware of. I don't want to really put myself down on somebody put this ledge chair.
I highly doubt anyone's going to mind where you sit, Lord Barbados. But thank you for being so considerate. Jean didn't fancy tagging along?
A lot happened in the city today. If she left, there would be really no one about to lead the nice affairs.
All right, never mind. I was just hoping to treat her to some tea. So, tell me, Albedo, what is this outrageous and audacious plan of yours that I've been hearing murmurings about?
I get right to the point. I tend to kill the evildoer in Dragonspine.
Oh?
And I also like to request some academic vengeance from the Hexasaur.
Which ones? I'm all ears.
We try to create a party. First will be the flesh of an immortal monster from the male Chelva.
Interesting. What else?
The other portion is the import left by my mother, Benito.
Ah, the raw material from which she created her monsters in the past. There's not much of it left. Dragon blood, monster flesh, and embryo. Sounds to me like a formula for creating life.
Correct. Doan's heart has continued to beat everything since the day he died. That means it's just a matter of time before he eventually returns. It could be centuries away, or millennia, but the day will come. I spent years in investigation in Dragonspine, so I'm well aware of the dragon danger he's posed. He has already posed a considerable threat to Mohstadt, at least half of his ritual strength, so there's no telling how dire this consequence could be if he ever regained his full force. Hence, if we want to be free, the danger posed by his blood and limit his fatality was to find a way to eliminate Doan entirely. Fortunately, Doan is especially intended. If I'm today, he could be waking at any moment. So the solution is to kill him, and then resurrect him in a different form. Upon resurrection, he will no longer be the creature he was once. In fact, he will no longer be the monster at all, because I intend to transform him into a human-like being. During the summer, clean out his affairs called Simulacra. It was created by mages of the Hexasaur, so I'm sure you know of it.
Of course! It was even the home of one of M's children the other day. Oh, I see.
It was during the journey that I learned that with certainty that Doan would return to life one day. That experience inspired me. A man pure soul M. I created. I knew if I wanted to change Doan's fate, he could be the key. Was that all part of it? Was it 3.7 or 3.8? To the end, I devised an alchemy model for the transmutation, so we come from the beta dragon Simulacra, the blood from which is the dragon's heart. And the monster name is mere Jaffe, important mother left behind from the flesh. Coordinating nature of the dragon venom and the hiding fatality of the monster remnants, we offset each other, keeping the constant crucial part in perfect balance. Powerful side effect can be triggered by physical forces of life energy collide in the alchemic setting. The results are shown to be nothing short of outstanding.
The glint in your eye when you talk about these ideas. You really are your mother's child.
Do you see that as bad thing, Aunt Alice?
Of course not. To me, you're both extraordinary individuals. I find you fascinating. In any case, now I see why you asked Venti for help. The raw materials you seek are extremely valuable. The misuse of even the tiniest amount could cause unimaginable chaos. That said, we're happy to give you what you need. But there is one condition. You need to prove you can wield them. And so, you must pass the Hexencircle's trial.
I understand. I figured something like this might happen. It's why I asked Trapper to come around. You're not even going to try to talk me into it. Well, you need confessing. I thought you want to give it an eye on me. Who knows what's up with outrageous things I might say without someone to give it a check. Fine, I'm not going to argue with you.
So you know our tricks, huh?
On honest, has always loved a spectacle Interesting these friends coming together so to support one another.
Well, success means little if you have no one to celebrate it with, no? Although, I'm afraid dear Paimon will have to sit this one out.
I guess she's nothing for me in all any time.
What? Why?
The Hexen Circle trials are no walk in the park, my dear. Besides, I already decided on the structure.
Uh-oh. I would like to point out I am very bad at chess.
There's only room for 2 participants, I'm afraid. No more, no less. You understand, don't you, Paimon? Oh, don't be too angry with your dear aunt.
Okay. You can turn off the charm. Paimon will stay behind.
Thank you for being so understanding. Then, whenever you two are ready, interact with the chessboard on the table. It will guide you through the trial.
Then let me make a formal request. You go through this trial with me. Of course. Are you ready, traveler? Jazz about.
Then, my dear children, get ready for a taste of the Dodo King's magic.
You made the Dodo Queen. Boss battle? Yeah. It's only accumulated with hex sort of modalities. Be chunking down to chess as pieces. That's a terrifying thing I'm now.
Whoa, you're so tiny now. Take extra care of yourselves, okay?
No promises. What is it? Nothing. It's just promise for us to be lighter than usual now. I'm the size. She's almost so injured and alive. Not again about her spirits. Don't worry, you'll be back in with her again in no time.
You sound pretty confident, Albedo.
I'm fucked. And honest, I do realize you were personally conducting the trial.
Well, since your mother has to recuse herself, who better than I to put your abilities to the test? I have prepared quite a riveting new performance just for you two. See? Defeat them in battle. Prove to me that you have what it takes to achieve your goal. Swashbuckle your way to victory like gallant fairy tale heroes.
Live!
Yoo-hoo! You're toast!
Witness my great undertaking! Stabilize!
Hello!
One carrot is far too slow. Ramming speed!
Wait, you know!
Ancient power!
Oh shit. Hey, you.
Witness my great undertaking!
Everlasting as the moon!
Solidify! This is order!
Not the one who was chest
Feel this ancient power! Burst forth!
Should present a united front.
Oh, another one. Why you fight?
Feel this ancient power!
Don't think I can have something like this.
Let's have a ball. Very fun.
Moment of birth!
How brilliant!
And make sure I don't die.
Feel this ancient power!
Dunk.
Ugh, it had to be this form?
A toy really doesn't suit me.
Oh, this one doesn't seem like
Well
assets.
done. But this isn't over. I will now preside over the second trial. Stare straight ahead, and you will see things as they appear. But change your perspective, and you will see them as they are.
You okay? Yeah. How nice!
The trial awaits.
Nice.
Only by turning the world on its head can we see its true colors. So it begs the question, what do you see on the other side of this chessboard? Pawns earned true freedom the moment they gained legs with which to run. So, in the spirit of Rhine-daughter, I prepared a little surprise for you. No need to thank me, of course. Just a small gesture of kindness from me, Barbalon Trismegistus, to you.
It is time to
Oh, Albedo, you're always so charming and delightful.
Leave the bull!
Like my own student. She can be so full of herself.
I
do wish you'd take a leaf out of your book.
Moments of birth.
You could have told me that before that happened. I thought it would be nice. When my eggs. That could be noon. Just saying. What's the reaction? You believe I knew which one it was about it.
solidify.
Moment of birth.
How brilliant!
My power is immense.
Just don't get stuck in the barrel.
Come at the beat.
A blind light!
My great undertaking.
Order guide you.
I want like new moves. Just saying.
This is all getting rather dreary.
Allow me, my darling.
Witness my great undertaking.
Ow! A little too stabilized.
Burst forth.
And now, a towering return to form!
Ancient power.
Kill. Your turn.
Overruled.
The stage is yours, my queen.
I shall take the spotlight once more.
Oh, they actually.
My great undertaking.
You know, it's actually nice that both have deep forms of attack.
Solidify.
Makes them really stand out.
Oh, this is all getting rather dreary.
Leave me alone.
The final act is upon.
Did I get any stage on my clothes?
Yes, very well done.
We did it?
Oh, they've grown up so fast. I'm so proud.
Really? Well then, I'll leave you to debrief the others about today's events.
Huh? You're leaving already?
You did marvelously today. I'm thrilled for both of you. And should you feel the need to gloat profusely to that student of mine so she knows to up her game, be my guest.
You minus teacher. Now I see. I was wondering, like, who was the teacher was, and it goes, Babaloth.
Lovely tea party. But that'll do me for now. Until next time, my dearies.
You're just going to up and leave? Barbie? You'll have to forgive Barbalov. She's always on the move. And she never says where she's going either. I think she enjoys the mystique. But if I had to guess, she's probably going for a walk. She's a very health-conscious individual. Barbie was satisfied with your victory. And so am I. Congratulations to you both. You can come back now. Oh, whoops. I need to turn you back to normal first, don't I?
Please?
You're finally back! Great job! You made it all look so easy!
Nice to have you back safe and sound. Now time to relax and switch off. You've earned it.
Thank you. But pretty good to be that try. Once you was done, let me know when you're free. We head to try spine.
To deal with the dragon of Dragonspine, right?
Indeed, the sooner we deal with doing, the better.
Nice to have you back safe and sound. Now time to relax and switch off. You've earned it.
Oh boy, like, I would say I'm very impressed with how it was structured. Because like it's to me it was really great with how much time I spent with it. Like it was more fun than anything else, but it was a really good boss fight. Like I'm not sure how I feel about it. Like of course I have like Shaolin with me, which I barely took any damage, but still.
Yep, this place is as freezing as ever. Hyman's hands are turning to ice.
It's
You sure? Is it warm in there?
Probably not. Should tell the air from not improve your mood. Jesus. Well, like I still enjoying the fight, like with how it revived one of the Psychopaths, or like one of the enemies. Like it's one of idea how one once you finish one, the other becomes available. Okay, it's like overall it's just another touch. Is it over there? You know what? I hardly ever come here ever since like. Hey. One way, asshole. Hey, which way am I supposed to go? I knew it was underneath. I mean, this whole bone structure is part of the body. Something like that. I mean, how did you say the boss got here? Is a better question. There we go. Yep, big glowing dark energy, mass pain. We arrived. Sorry, Paimon. I have to get you to work now.
Still beating away after all this time.
Leave it to me. Need to stand on guard.
May Paimon ask a question?
You may.
Who is Durin to you? Do you think of him as one of your kind? And is he a dragon, person, animal, or monster?
Interesting question. From Alchemist chemical perspective, but after artificial question. But biologically speaking, we have no relation whatsoever. So to say we are kin would be categorized incorrect.
Sounds like you prefer humans to dragons then.
It's not so much as a matter of preference, rather as things stand, I would say belong to the class of human, a bit unique category thereof. But then again, most forms of life in this world possess some unique traits. I am perhaps the most unique among humans. In fact, I'm the only one of my kind. Soon there will be another one just like me, assuming this alchemical project is successful. Believe me, doing our children of his intent to let's do it with Dragon's For my conversation with him, Trinity. After my conversation with him, we also expressed a strong interest in becoming human. It's fascinating prospect, not to mention any extreme challenges one. But I understand why he came for that decision. Do you see this act of creation? Well, assuming the positive sense, this project deals with both the past and future, and stands to profound impact. Trinity with the word, how do you do? I did not see that coming. Hello. Name's Choco. Ed. Just a Friday streamer. Let's play Genshin, Hagan, and a bunch of other stuff. And let me get that shut up for you real quick. How do you do? What game were you playing? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I'm just trying to finish this so I can do the event. Trinity, hopefully. Yep. There we go. How was the stream? Fun. Just trying to get this part of the story out. Is interesting. I kind of wish the English voice actor was there, but I understand where they're coming from, especially with how everything's more like I better stole. Oh, like the interlude part, but yeah. Now, where was I? Well, understood in the broad sense, this project deals with both the past and future and stands to profound impact many lives. That primarily is what makes it worthwhile. Happy me doing who he wants to be is secondary consideration, though it's still a meaningful one. Amos has, yeah, that's one of the I forgot the name of it. It's been so long. By contrast, my present motivation are nothing so great. Meaningful, I'm just extations. I forgot about that. Nothing so great and immutable. I'm just pursuing something I believe in. In my view, to cultivate life, which work generate innaturally, is to cultivate the world itself. Whatever aids in life is attained to the level of perfection, and moves the world by doing so. It is not a question whether this ought to be done or not. It's merely whether I wish to. The alchemical is enterprise consumed with savvy and comprehend all forms of knowledge. That is the path I walk. Of course, it's not just saying it is just science explained to me. Anything I invest Mohstadt, I push forth a foremost member of the Mohstadt for this. The science institute question satisfaction. Why enough? Thank you. Yeah, this is the new one. Oops. Wrong one. Finished.
Looks like a golden energy has encased the dragon's heart.
More like a big heart. The whole heart will be too big. Don't need that much. Instead, I've just removed the core, which soon is losing vitality to complete. Yeah, just released too. About like this is the newest patch. This time, Dewey's body should finally die for good. Yeah, this is good. This is connected to the one with the other dragon spine, the one with the wobber flower. This probably will finish up Albedo's whole story. Which, now I think about it, maybe the fence and the other things. Thanks for the reminder. I'll look for it tomorrow. I mean, it's not that hard to go through. Like, it's part of the main story.
Wait, but in that case, what's gonna happen to the fake Hertha? And what about the people who fell under Durin's influence?
The Knights will keep an eye on them, but as far as I'm concerned, eliminate Durin's influence on the citizenry and create a new Durin through Archimedes on one of the same thing. Armed with this heart, I'll be able to complete this Archimedes array and deal with this issue in one go. Two birds with one stone. Yeah, this is a new story, and as you can see, Core's force actor, or like Albedo's force actor is not here. So that sucks, but still. Now, if you guys would give me 10 minutes, my headphones is about to die on me. So, I shall be waiting for just a few minutes. Just give it time. Yes. I'll be right back.
Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention. What could the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do as they please. Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see. What could the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do as they please.
Do you want power?
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see. What could the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do as they please. Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention. Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
And now we are back. Hopefully, it's not, anything else, but hopefully that, helps. Back. Just in case. You know, welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you for waiting. But doing the Trish name is just, I became a big fan of Persona 5. And pretty much what's I about the fifth one, like pretty much I was a big fan of Persona 5 and just wanted my name to sound cool, which I came up with Choco editing. It's pretty much like something that I created and that I can feel proud of. But with that out of the way, let's go. Don't even measure. Let's go on a day here. Thank you for accompanying me. I'm pretty sure this wasn't, those of it, but oh well.
Pleasure! We sure learned a lot.
Just in case, I saw an 11 place ended with the Wimbledon Festival. You should take a look around and pick out some nice souvenirs for yourself.
Oh yeah, the festival! Wonder who the Wimbledon star is gonna be this time. Well, we've been too busy dealing with this situation the entire time. Who else would be free to work during the Wimbledon Festival?
I'm sure we'll find out on the day of. Who knows? But no, this would be a really interesting like a game, or like a Storm Time event, like Metaphor. Yeah, Metaphor wins Fantastic. I'm like, I need to get back on that. Like, I'm doing Metaphor and Baby 2 as a let's play. Even though like Lesbia has been dating in third part, it was still like it would be nice to be the one that brings back Let's Play in some art form fashion, and you may never know. It can be a lot of fun. Yeah, like I finished. I'm doing the challenge one up in Persona 3 Reload. I can say it's more or less oh dear it. Let's hope. I do not want you drenched on. Oh, now you. Birthday Department 2 is pretty much, you can, use up your future tones and like that. You pretty much have to come to, a future stream, to really check it out. Again, that's pretty much,
The Windbloom Festival is about to begin! Let's go check it out!
like I say, we're trying to do those as Let's Plays. I mean, yeah, I even need to get back to, I almost forgot. Good thing we have these, just in case. Although I even forgot about that thing. You know what, the better question is, have you come back to, Geshin? Okay, 23 past midnight. I'm going to base if one happens. Don't even mention. I have some, sleeping time. Not night. Let me also take you into bed.
What should I choose next? Cliff is known for its views.
Sheesh. Oh well. Again. Probably. Like, it's very odd, like, we go into dungeons for doing something, like, it's never been like that. As you all know, during this year's Wimbine Festival, the people of Mohstadt band together to defeat several waves of Mohstadt tried to invade our city. Accordingly, we would like to award the title Woodland Sum to someone who made an outstanding contribution to the defense operation. There's someone who may not look like a strong word, but whose keen insight played a vital role in gaining control of the conflict. His words and songs have always been a way to lift people's spirits. They were a great support to us all. Let's give a round of applause to this year's Wimbine Festival. Fainting the Bard, of course.
Wow! Amazing!
Bendy!
No way, you weren't gonna pick me? Why not? You're the perfect person for the job. Alright, that doesn't mean I can unlimited free drinks at the tavern. I'm sure they'd be more than happy to support this Wimbine star. If you ever look like you can even take a drink while you give your acceptance speech of the ground. Yes, that means why I'm speech for a song. But the best part in the land is back making his performance. So don't go away, gather round, lend me your ears. Ah, great. What are you doing there, little one? You better access the power of the nation. I'm because of fire water. Turn power, fortifying wind. Traverse the 18th worldly twin passage. It can emerge soul into mortal realm. Faces as flesh into sacred blood, born. Oh sages, witness reign in devil. How was it? Not bad, right? Did he almost look like Fancy?
Albedo, how did everything go?
Very smoothly. I said we achieved our goal.
Really? So Mini Durin looks like a human now?
Quite. However, his new form body is still stabilizing. We should give him some time. Incredible work, Albedo. Question of some comment. It's really rather remarkable what we have accomplished.
So, how do you feel right now?
Quite good. I did set what I out to do and achieve a personal goal. I think even she would make a few facial expression as she's seen it.
She?
Did she turn? My master and mother, God, when I don't know. Long time ago, she sent me to Mohstadt with the instruction complete has a monumental importance to find the truth of the word. I had the theory about what she meant in time. I was able to cohabit, sure enough, finding the truth of the word is basically stood for get it alive. That might be easy for most people, but for someone like me, it made it doing a lot lonely about a lot of things. I had to find out about myself and the world around me, get to know me, and get to know other people. Life is the space that exists between me and the world. To become truly human, I had to inhabit that space. So for artificial human, finding in life is, in some sense, going to find the truth of the word.
So that's what she meant, huh? Well, no wonder those monsters wanted to infiltrate the city and replace you. They wanted your life for themselves.
Fair point. Being alive is just existing, but having a life is what makes you truly human. I think that message she wanted to get across to me. I see if I found this whole series of events has given me new inspiration. Becoming human is only the beginning. What follows is the choice of a human has to make life, as well as the kinds of family bonds that we form. Most people would probably see the events of the last few days as something out of a nightmare, but for me, it's just part of my family life. The feeling that the cave exists my brother has enjoyed this far will now come to an end. Just like me, he will have to step into a world with some constraints as everyone else.
You've got an unusual family, that's for sure.
Well, I suppose beginning from our mother, she's highly unusual. There are all kinds of families in the world. Some best left love around the family store, others around the farm. In my family, I suppose we tend to the fire base. And now I'm a gardener too. I'm starting to feel like you gain some of the family experience. Also, we never show her face, but if the hex so knows what I've done, that means she knows as well. It gave her approval. She defined nervous. It seems she found a medical peace. If so, I'm damn sure happy for her. She does always have a penchant job for medicine.
Devouring Nefarious? What's Nefarious?
It's the name of the ruler of life.
What?
Huh? Aunt Alice told me about it not so long ago, but it came as no surprise. I knew Master would do it sooner or later. It's full of will of life. All I truly know is that Nefarious is not gone. It's tamed. Because of Master's actions, shared newbies are now one. Huh. So, your mother? In any case, thank you so much for your help. Deal with this over there. If you just stay by my side.
Of course. That's what friends are for.
Promise of the words out of my mouth. You say that means more than I can say. I'll make sure to pass along the sentiment there when I put back to Master Jean.
Oh, so you're heading back to headquarters? Well, good luck with the report.
Thank you. I get going.
Wow, this Windbloom Festival turned out to be a special one. It feels like we really made a difference. Oh, Paimon almost forgot. If the Windbloom star has already been chosen, what is this year's Windbloom gonna be?
Wanna take guess?
Venti, you're back.
Well, I'm gonna give my 2 difference in the talk about this year. We're blind, not could I? What do you think of this year? Quite fainting. A true feelings of partial sun. It set me as sweet and warm as a China spring breeze. Perfect for the season. Traveler, give me a hand. Huh? The magicians are very pleased that you and I better match pass the trial. I better recover the materials he sought, so he deserves something in return as well. The Hexers must give it this. It contains something entirely one of a kind. Secret of sorts. When the time is right, he will refuse to suffer to you, so don't need to worry right away.
Wow! A gift and a mystery all in one! The mages sure love their secrets, huh?
Too much. I couldn't decide. You probably the only person who could make use of something like this. I suppose it belongs to you, with you. Alright, thanks. And wait, already was delivered. Although I didn't go into greatly stealing this ordeal. Of course, one of my apes would be all out of the question.
You've helped a lot, Venti. How about we treat you to a drink?
Although we can never buy beer. Really? I hope I don't do that. No, go back in your word.
Of course, Dad! Let's go to the tavern right now!
Music in my ears. I'm so happy I could fly. Like this festival wasn't made for me or something. Gee, I wonder why. When no love remains for the song to tell, the world becomes not, but an empty shell. Kuri said fate. Kuri maybe were enough for a hero who could set us all free. Though shadows so cold, his heart wisdom or chill. Chose a fragrance the wind only knows. Thus was from way, ready to die. As you step from darkness into light. At all. I mean, all of that is connected to it somehow. How the fuck do I everything annoying? I guess her. Kinda want to see something. It's still dark out. No, of course not. I mean, saying things up, but I don't know. Do you want having the captain? If you whisper a bit, Trista has to second piece picture as is. Must have his reason for doing what he did. That business is not afford to be taken lightly. Ray loves in bullish opportunities? Oh, wait, one five, but repeat clear us to say. Sky, but not lame. So, not the, not this type of story, but I don't think there was, any of those. But, I have to say, the only thing I can say bad about it is, like, there was no facility, but I can understand. But I can understand. Like, they have to, like, replace a whole lot of things. And it's been things that I don't want to replace. Almost. I think we can finally do, you, apparently. And there's, you a dick. Oh, you dick. I thought that was part of it. Good lord. Why I very much have to do that later on. Right. Thank you for giving that poll, which again I do not know whether I really want to go for Escobar or not. Escobar. Again, like it gives out a total 180 with how it was set up. Yeah, like it. Like I hardly even knew it. Like I had some guesses, but even still, like it was totally different. It was way totally different. The better question, do I want to eat? Let's see, one with Nabia. There you are. See, one for you is Ishaka Crystal Shamna, assuming number use she will restore 3 energy. As I know, kind of things in saloon. And the crystal is up to 9 energy can be gained this way. Ooh, the good now, you say? up to 9. So 6 plus 3 in a span. I won. I mean, this is totally not that very long to be frank. I mean, I understand, but still. 3 and do can't be discussed up to 3 seconds. So 3 12. I mean, you really cannot do a whole lot with it, but that is a strong one. The main thing is, do I want to buff my ice team or not? That's the better question. I really don't, but he's like, if I really want to pull for a weapon, I have to get really lucky. Although the weapon is still good, but the better question is, do I really want it? I tell you it's increased by 12 when equipment character is off field, and I tell you it's increased by another 12 after initiating healing. The equipment character they have will be healed after sweet echoes. Increasable after attack. If I came into even the equipped character is off field.
Something you...
The better question is, who heals? No one. I mean, you're the only one that heals. I need one that has, I need a set that has, healing, attributes.
You have my
And honestly, I have no fucking idea what they are. Is this? That's physical. Nice. Something. But yeah, it was a really interesting it was also like a really fun idea. It was something that I could expect it, but it really didn't, and especially how he ties it back to an old event, which is also why they didn't really need to analyze what Honkai has.
That doesn't sound very good.
And a lot of people just tell me poor, but you see, I'm gaming tea. The better question is, what's coming out of Convintced and writing, which is why again. I have to say, they really love writing a whole lot. It's all thanks to the whole story arc. Lane's Can Be Hunter Rhino in the Midnight Swing Sea movies speed request by 30% for 6 seconds. Additionally, is also increased by 100%. Good fucking lord. Now I'm wondering whether I should really go for it or not. Oh, maybe I should go for his weapon. There would be another pole arm with the energy recharge, which one might need. Interesting to say the least. Interesting. I mean, when do I really need energy recharge? I don't know. It's a heal there and everywhere. And honestly, I have no clear idea. Like it's hard to think about it because do I really need Escobar? And in guessing again, I pretty much have to think about it. And with Escobar, I know this is thanks to all the other recommended quests. Okay, you haven't, so that's what it is. Oh, completely recommended quests. I should add to link clever planes. And at 3. Why don't you do it? Okay? Besides, you are around. Side note is I pretty much have to go to do it and get the. I mean, the only one I can probably have is Escobar. Yeah, I have a lot. But it's Stoic Quest. That's not Stoic, that's character Stoic. I pretty much have to take a look because 12% is still good. I don't know. But with that being said, it's time to find someone to raid today. Because it's getting close and I don't think I'm going to do pretty much most of it. And hey, Cubs John. It's been forever since the last time I radio, so let's go ahead and raid. What this instant? I guess you have no idea. Cubs is pretty much a VTuber who's gonna add the going to do something. Ice coffee Stoic Quest. Oh, I see. But no, this was a funny event. This was a really good event. Oh no, not event story. Project. It was a really interesting one. It was really interesting. Like I really did enjoy it. Like it kind of was easy, but it kept me on my toes with High West, and that's the good thing too. You need to make it really good and not be too over the fame. Like kind of wish I didn't know, but that was on my own part. So, anywho, I shall see you all next time, and we might have to do the event next time because it's not a lot. Not a lot of time, and not things I think. But anywho, I shall see you all next time. Keep on staying.